your questions. Okay.
Yes.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Tina says, and then this says, notice Amber is not telling her business the second time around. Juanita,
Yeah.
I have been screaming
I'm
that from
loving
the
that.
rooftop, screaming it, and people are not understanding. She's not telling her anything. Just like
Nobody.
she did
Nobody.
with, yeah, just like she did with Honeypot.
Yeah.
She told her what she wanted her to know, and she can go back and run and tell Shayla. And that's
Exactly.
fine with Amber. Go tell her that. That's good. I want you to do that. And I have used that trick before, so it works. I don't know what. Oh, the wrench. The wrench, Carolyn, means that you're a moderator. So you can either do please check in. You can thank you for super chats. And if you super
And new
chats are
membership.
so that we can get your comment, we can pin it, we can leave it up there, people can see it longer, and it does help us make some money because honestly, we don't make that much money with YouTube, but we love doing what we do, and that's why we do it. Dan might not let Lauren come back to ATL. Dolly, that's correct.
Or he's going to come with her.
He may bring her. Yeah, true.
He might just come
in handcuffs.
Why handcuffs? Why the handcuffs?
I don't know. She might try to run or something. I don't know. He's just nutty. Rhonda Phillips, I agree with you. Remember,
she deserves to be cuffed.
Exactly.
Oh no, she does actually. Feet too. Keep her in the house.
No, she wants Wayne.
Yeah, she wants
She's
to get her
coming
hands
for
on Wayne.
I don't see Wayne interested.
Wayne wants his honeypot.
Let's see.
And
Who remembers how?
Hello, ladies.
Hey, there's my man.
Hello, ladies. I had a couple of business today. That's why. So
I thought you went to church.
Welcome in.
Well, kind of. Yes, I had some church business to do as well. So I had to do that too. Thank you very much. Yeah, reading something. Okay. Yeah.
Ladies, be respectful. We have a gentleman in the house.
And he looks like a gentleman today.
The poo man.
Share, behave yourself.
You know what? I'm going to take that name right now. I'm going to take that name.
Oh, okay.
I have promised my moderators that I would come on so they can tell me what they need to tell me because Charmaine has been waiting to tell her.
Oh no! You guys are gonna battle.
Sharon reviews are waiting to tell her O'Neill. None of it to tell her O'Neill. I am here.
O'Neill, I'm gonna behave today.
Don't behave yourself, Nanya. Don't behave now. I'm right here.
You say you don't
take the name. You start bashing Amber, I'm gonna get you.
You say you're going to take the name Pum Pum Man. What is the name? You have to put a size in front of the name.
No, well, that's small. Small. You have to say small.
Bad. No, but it can't be small.
It can't be small.
Unless you have to get a DDL like Terry.
No. Stay in the house, O'Neill. You cannot come outside of California. Stay down there where you live and stay in the house. I'm telling your wife, don't let you out. Okay. Wow, O'Neill TV has.
Thank you very much.
Listen,
I've cleaned up. I've cleaned up.
Sunday outfit. You
have
look really nice, O'Neill.
I wait.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read some comments.
Wait 1 second, Daniel, before I forgot that. A guy once, no, give me a minute.
Go ahead.
A guy once said it's not the size of the ocean.
She thinks she's my big
how
sister.
you can swim. It's the strength of the swimming. So, O'Neill.
The strength of the swimming?
Yes, the strength of the swimming, not the size of the ocean.
Tadpole swimming, O'Neill, is what she means.
If you can't swim, it no matter what size the ocean is, you can't swim.
She's talking about the tadpoles.
You know what? Read the comment. I'm not going to respond to Charmaine. Read the comment because we're going to respond to Charmaine about size of ocean.
Okay. As long as it's not the Grand Canyon, it's, well, I don't know. The Grand Canyon and the ocean are both bad. Do you want to respond to her now, O'Neill? Go for it. Go for it.
747 flying through the Grand Canyon is very small. So
it don't matter. It don't matter. It's how the pilot can navigate.
Exactly.
Because him can steer the edge and him can steer the top and him can.
I'm gonna X-rate my show. X-rate. You guys are terrible. Go for
You
it.
should
Go.
know it.
I love
Once you
it.
put Charmaine on here with Oni, you know it going go already. You know it going work. You know
I
it.
know my show went okay. I love it. You guys go for it. Have fun. O'Neill, if you bash Amber, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Today. Go
Oh
ahead. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
am because I heard you talking about David. But O'Neill, did you hear? I don't think you did. You're probably doing something
Which
else.
one?
I read the difference between soulmates and twin flames. How soulmates you can have multiples because that can be a relative, it could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be a cousin, it can be somebody that crosses your path just
for a soulmate.
A soulmate, yeah. I did my research, of course I did. So I'll just give it to you. I'm just going to give it to you briefly. Okay. The soulmate, a person ideally suited as a close friend or romantic. That's what most people think it is. However, at its core, a soulmate is usually described as someone you feel is unusually, you have a strong connection with emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. People oftentimes associate them as romantic partners. However, the concept does apply to family members, friends, other brief encounters that leave a lasting impact. They are there usually for a season. They're supportive, they're harmonious, and quite often they move on. Where the twin flames are the ones that most people are. They're more connected closely. Like I said, Shayla and Anthony, but Shalman said no. She pulled back on that one. But unlike the soulmate, the twin flames are often described as mirrors of each other, reflecting both strengths and deep emotional wounds. Intense connection, mirrored effects, growth focused, and on off dynamic. Those are the difference between the two. And we all know the others are platonic relationships. So a soulmate, you can have multiples in a lifetime because they don't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be anybody that you are just kind of like Destiny and Brooke, the way they are. They're soulmates.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
so you think that the soulmate, in other words, you're saying soulmate wise, you think that Dave and Amber are soulmates?
Right now I do. Right now, honestly, O'Neill, right now I do. They like each other. No, they like each other. Will they act on it? We can do another bet. I might lose this time. But I think they're soulmates right now because he's actually breathing life into Amber. However, he does like her, which brings me to the next point. Did anybody notice that he gave her a cinnamon roll this morning? We know Amber likes to bake.
Okay.
She bakes cinnamon rolls. She bakes pies. She bakes lasagnas, except she always makes it a little too salty. And I'm wondering, I'm keeping it in the back of my mind, is he going to come up with an idea for her to start a bakery and let the restaurant go? That's just something that came to my mind when I saw the cinnamon roll this morning. Because we look for nuggets, O'Neill, the three of us. We go and we find old videos. We put them on.
Okay.
You know, we explain things, but we want to show what and how we got to the points that we are at. And usually we agree. So we do that on our show. And I think it works really well. Sharon, you're on mute.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, we do like to look for little nuggets in everything that we watch, and we just explain, we just expand on it, show people because a lot of people is not aware. And then in our chat family, lots of people are thinking that what we're showing is actually the real, that these actors like we're talking about, but we are not talking about the real person. We're just talking about the acting.
The characters themselves.
The character, yes. And I have to explain and let them know that it's just a skit.
That is true.
Some people think it's real, and it's not real. So, Shannon, do you want to add on?
Yeah, you know why? A lot of people think it's real because they use their real names. So when somebody hear Amber Ty or Anthony Dalton or whoever it is, they're thinking it's the real person. If they had used assumed names,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they would not think they would not be saying all that thing about
That they're
the
saying
real
no.
person. They would be saying it about the
Hmm.
character, but because they use their real names, some people is not even trying to differentiate the two.
I think part of the realness too comes from the fact that it is shot in real places that you know of. In
Yes.
other words, because it is so, it's not like a movie set that's done in the middle of nowhere, like one of Tyler Perry studios. It is, hey, you know the street in Los Angeles, you know this
Yes.
Roscoe's, you know where this
Yes.
Randy's donut was,
Know
you
where
know
Beverly
exactly where
Hills
this is
is.
in,
Hmm.
exactly. So you know
That's
where the
true.
places are. So it's more going to feel like it's actually real, but more than anything else. That's one of the beauties of what Wayne has done with this is that because he
That's
shoots it
good
so much
marketing.
in real life, it makes you feel very. It's almost like you can touch the skits then,
Yes, I can touch
versus it just
Inglewood.
being, mhm,
It's
yeah,
right
versus it just
there.
being
You can
being
touch it.
staged. That's
Roscoe,
correct.
it's right there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we've been there,
Yep.
so
Yep. Yep.
it's very real. I'm going to get rid of Shayla in just a second. Angela Atkinson said, Angela says, no, Nonya, I would say they are best friends right now. O'Neill, did you hear that? That is from your girl, your head,
Angela Atkinson.
your head moderator, or your almost
You
head
mean you mean
moderator.
you mean Amber's
Angela.
lawyer?
Yes.
Yes, Amber's lawyer.
Of course,
I would
they're
not
more
even
like
say
what?
best friends. I would not even say best friends because when you're best friend with somebody, you know
Mm-hmm.
almost everything about that person, and I don't think they
Well,
know
right
everything
now
about each
they're
other.
getting there. I
Yeah, but
mean,
they're friends and business associates.
and
So
no hanky panky so far. I don't want to
and
hear
so
about
far
hanky
there's no
panky.
hanky
There's
panky.
no
But
hanky
best
panky.
friends to me
O'Neill,
is
no pum
somebody who
pum.
knows everything about you.
None.
Like Shayla and Amber were best friends. Although there was
Yes,
a lot of things Amber did not know about Shayla
right.
And
because
we
she was
just
keeping secrets. Well, the only secret she was keeping was because of Anthony.
Sharon,
So
you
But
want
what
to
are they?
tell
What are they
O'Neill?
right now?
I'm
they're
sorry.
not, well, they're friends. I want to say they're
No,
still
they're
best
friends,
friends.
O'Neill. They're getting no, they
O'Neill,
are.
O'Neill,
They
O'Neill.
have a connection they're
Have you ever looked
developing.
at Amber and Shayla interaction? It's look forced. Even the
Yeah.
voice that Amber uses, not the voice she uses with anybody
Mm-hmm.
else. It's like she's forcing herself to be friends with this person.
And it's
So
true, O'Neill. Keep
I
your
don't think
enemies
it is
closer.
the friendship that everybody think this is. I think this friendship is for a purpose. We don't know what that purpose is yet.
Sharon, you want to tell
I,
O'Neill what we think about the ring with Delicia and Shayla and what
Oh
Shayla was
yes.
doing?
Okay, so Nanya has on her shirt, right? That
mm-hmm.
the ring.
Yes.
Okay, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
the ring, oh God, sorry. I'm just getting
It's
my
okay.
thoughts
Take your
together
time.
for it to
Take
come
your
out
time. Take your
nicely.
time. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Delicia was feeling herself, so she come in with the ring and she was boasting off, you know what I mean? But it
She
could
certainly was.
backfire on her still. But
Mm-hmm.
then when I went and I commented on Nanya's skit, Nanya says
Mm-hmm.
this is how she was playing in Shayla was playing in Amber's face when Amber asked
Mm-hmm.
About the baby's
about the
daddy.
daddy, the baby daddy, who is the father of Kai, and Shayla didn't answer. So
Hmm.
it's like it's reverse Kai psychology in my book. It's like they're instead of a baby, they're using the ring to symbolize the karma that is
Hmm.
coming Shayla's way.
Yes. Because
That
they're
is
just,
this is my own take. It's you understand what I'm
Of it,
saying?
that the ring
Yes,
is being used as a makes
as
sense.
the,
Look, I
yes.
see what they're trying to do. They're trying to
they're
give us.
recycling.
They are trying to give us back, the same thing that Shayla has gotten. Now, on the
Yes,
no, Miss stance already. The one thing Miss O'Neill said with it is no, me don't want Amber around while Shayla is getting whatever that she has. That I'm a stance on it. If you all get your karma, it need to splash only on you because when Amber was
exactly.
getting her karma, no one was around. That's why O'Neill so upset. That's why O'Neill begs, right? That O'Neill just has been
Don't be
commenting for him
vexed,
say.
O'Neill.
Because well, you know what I mean, Skitland Vex, not really Vex. I mean, hey, I go to bed.
He's just
But
What is
joking.
that going to be? And dream about Amber. We know
no,
already. I told you the
I'm
last
not
year.
dream
You
about
dream
that.
about
But
Amber.
not yet. Me soon try to see if I can get to dream some up to dream with that, but not yet. but
Okay.
but yeah, so my
You're a
biggest thing
mess.
with that. I like though what Sharon Reviews is saying with the ring. It makes sense. The only thing I
It
think though is
does.
that I'm still wondering if that's even enough. Now I can see that they're trying to build the significance for Shayla. That's what I think that they're trying to do. They're trying to build a whole lot
Yes.
of them. Might try and make it be like, okay, well,
They're
when this
trying.
thing busts out, when it busts out, you really can feel it. But I'm still wondering if it's going to be enough. That's what
I
I'm
don't
wondering
think
in my mind.
that in itself, O'Neal, I don't believe is enough. Shayla receiving the perfume from Delicia yesterday, I think that may have an impact on something as far as Amber, because she's going to think Shayla was with Anthony because that's one of the perfumes that Delicia uses in her perfume mix. She uses 2 different perfumes, and she bought Shayla the main scent, which is what Amber would smell. And that
Correct.
was a key component as well. And then the other thing that I brought up, and I know you probably say, I don't know about that, but Dave bought her a cinnamon roll this morning. We always see Amber cooking cinnamon rolls because she's very good at it, right?
Okay.
Well, Amber can bake. She baked the pie. She bakes lasagna.
Yes.
She burns the edges, but she can bake. I'm wondering the direction of the restaurant. Or will she get out of the restaurant and open a bakery? And that's just something in the back of my mind because they don't show us things like that with no reason. So those are the things that we pick up for our show
Sometimes.
and we hold on to them. hmm
I
So,
said sometimes because sometimes sometimes some things have significance and sometimes
and
it's just
sometimes they
a
don't,
skit
sure.
It's just
filler,
a filler.
basically.
Yeah. I
Sometimes
need
it's
to
a filler.
ask a question, O'Neal.
Go ahead.
Do you have best friends? I'm asking, do you have best friends?
O'Neal? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You mean on a personal level?
On
Yeah.
a personal level.
Yes.
Do you trust your best friends?
I'd have to. All right, you can't be a best friend if
Or
I
you
don't
can't
trust
be
you.
a
Okay,
best
so why
friend.
you think Amber and Shayla are getting back best friends and Amber don't trust Shayla? Tell me what sense is in that.
Because they're
You
not
don't
Well,
trust
best
the
friends,
person.
Charmaine, is what we're trying to explain to you.
Exactly. So I'm saying you don't trust
She's
the
not
person.
Shayla's friend.
Okay, I'm saying that you don't trust somebody and you're saying they're best friends again. How can you not trust somebody and that person is your best friend?
We aren't
Well,
calling her a best friend. I'm sorry, O'Neal. We're not calling. Before, Amber was Shayla's friend. This time, Shayla wants to be Amber's friend. Keep that in mind. Shayla has answers that Amber needs for the podcast because once those answers come out at the podcast, Shayla will be the Empress undressed. Her life is going to turn for the worse. And that's what I was trying to explain when people say, well, why are they friends? No, this time it's reversed. It's not Amber trying to be Shayla's friend. It's Shayla trying to be Amber's friend, and Amber has her guards up. That's why she's disseminating information to Tamara, to Delicia, the Black Eye, whatever you have. She's disseminating that information at her own pace. And that is why people think they are friends. Now, about Kai, I'm going to dismiss it because I think it's going to come out that Kai is not Anthony's son. And I'm going to hold to that. Okay. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Please, Shaman and O'Neal.
Can I hop in? So let me see my view on it. I believe that they are friends now, and I'm going off of the lines that Amber has given. Now, if Amber is saying that they're not best friends, right, or they're not friends, or I don't know what they want to talk about, but that's what the lady has stated yesterday, that they're friends. She also stated that, maybe when she gets a divorce and she gets freed up, not my words, Amber's words. I'm just using the lines. Right? Maybe after this entire thing, they will be even better friends. In fact, she was holding shoulders and was skipped him along down the street, singing, don't worry, be happy. So O'Neal is just going off of what he sees on the entire. Hold on, let me plan it on the actual part on the thing in itself. So I'm just going off of that. Now, my issue, and I keep reiterating the point, my issue with it is this. I don't know what the significance of it, what more significance could a this whole idea of you being friends with Shayla could do to do something. I don't know what more significance it could do, because if you get a divorce and they get 50%, then you get 50%. What else could you get from it? I'm not quite certain, because at the end of the day, this lady is the one responsible for wrecking your marriage. And by the way, I feel the same way about Anthony being with Angelina, because these are the same people who sat down and were actively engaged in plans to wreck your marriage. So that's why I only feel the same way about both of they whatever they're trying to show me on screen. But go ahead.
O'Neal, I would like, when you get time, to listen to Don't Worry, Be Happy. Listen to the song. Okay, the catchy part is Don't Worry, Be Happy. Listen to the whole song. Okay, there's I know that song well, and it says, don't worry, today is Monday. We have 7 days in a week. Okay, and don't worry, be happy. So anyway, just put that out there for you.
So you're saying there's significance in the song. Miss T's on right now, and Miss T says they were laughing and comparing their experiences with Anthony.
Exactly.
You think you think I would be comparing my experiences?
You know,
with a friend of mine who just sleep with my wife and get a whole baby with her.
I'm gonna say this about those two. I said a long time ago that at the end, and I think you may have said it also. Somebody on the panel, I think, or in the chat said it. Neither Shayla nor Amber will be friends with Anthony. He won't have either one of those two women. That's one thing. The second thing is Kai. I don't think Kai is Anthony's son, and I'll stick to that. Wayne can do what he wants to do, but in the end, he won't have either woman. He may not have Kai, and we don't know about his money yet because we haven't seen any movement on his money. So we haven't seen anybody bothering his money yet. Okay. And can I read some comments?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, when you're done reading comments, I need to say something to Annie.
Okay. All right. Hold that thought, man. Auntie, Anthony's auntie. Hi, Abby. Welcome in, girl. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Abby's in the house, everybody.
Who is in the house?
Abby. From Africa. Hi, Abby. Okay. Trapstar had a comment up here I wanted to read. Let me hide that comment. Hickey has one. Hickey says, the problem with these skits, see if I can get it up. It won't go up. Oh, that's Tina. I need to work on this more.
Where's O'Neal?
He's here?
He's back. I'm here. I just stepped off camera for a little bit. But I heard that I'm looking sharp. For the ladies who are saying that only looking sharp, thank you very much.
Good. Okay.
I'm as sharp as a razor blade.
Not say that too loud. My husband.
Hot stepper.
Be nice.
Yeah, man.
Hold on a minute. Let me reduce my screen, okay? Let me go back. I want to see Trapstar and Hickey's responses. Okay, so Hickey said the problem with the skits is that the storyline goes on too long. Hickey, we totally agree. There's no climax between Delicia and Iman anymore. Amber is emotionally cheating. Anthony is a cheater. We agree. And I don't know that Amber is emotionally cheating because we haven't seen her do any dreams. We haven't seen her do anything except go up on the rock, look out, yell out. And I've done that because I used to be afraid of heights. So let me read Trapstar's message. It says they're losing fans big time. Yes, Trapstar, they are because of the same foolishness. That is true. And LaQuincy says Amber and Anthony wrecked their own marriage. It's based on a shaky foundation because Amber was in love with Wayne and Anthony was in love with Roe. And that may very well be true. We just don't have all the proof to support that. Because if Anthony wanted to divorce Amber, he could have when he had the divorce papers sent to her. But he decided not to. So we're not going to put 100% blame there. Shayla told Aunt she's in his life forever. She's saying that bad Galsy because she thinks that If Kai is Anthony's son, she believes, I think that it is, that Anthony's going to be in the life forever. And that's why I still question Kai's paternity. In addition to the dates that we have pulled the tapes for, we have videos on them, both Sharon and I. You can look at them. We've posted them for everybody to look at as far as the dates. Okay. And then we've got hi Shaman, hi Sharon, hi O'Neill. People don't know what friendship is. Some people don't. Angela Atkinson, you're absolutely correct. There's an expression that says, fake it until you make it. Yes, Dolly. And that might be what's going on between Amber and Shayla. That is my point exactly, Dolly. But we won't see it until we see it. And when people see it, they may very well believe it. Mary McGowan says Amber doesn't care. He went and stayed with her and told her things to string her along. You're absolutely correct. Angela Phillips, welcome in, my friend. I hope you are feeling well. God bless you. O'Neill LaQuincy, LaQuincy O'Neill says, I can definitely rock with that. And then Miss T. Sharp O'Neill. Yes, he is sharp, isn't he? Looking pretty good there. Yeah, you stay down in Southern California. Don't come up this way. I'm just kidding. Okay, Shaman, you want to jump in now?
Yes, O'Neill. So this question is for O'Neill. So please remove that from his face so I can see him.
Oh, she wants to even look at you, O'Neill.
Yes,
Black up your face. Black up on your face. She wants to see me.
No. So O'Neill, let me ask a question. What is the difference between a fake orgasm and a fake friendship?
Oh, Lord. They done X-rated my show.
I like this. I like this.
On whose part? Yes. On whose part? The female?
Yeah, can you move that in the center and just let we get to look at each other? We're talking about the video.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Sharon?
Can you place us
Take
back
out
in
the
the
video for a
center?
little bit.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad, guys.
for a little bit. That's all.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank
There
you.
you go. So she can see on
Now
your
we
face.
can get to see him good.
Thank you.
Give me the question again. Give me the question
I
again.
said,
Charlie.
what's the difference between a fake orgasm and a fake friendship?
All right, hold on.
A fake orgasm and a fake friendship.
It's the same.
No difference there.
They're both fake.
They're both fake.
That's all I can come up with too.
They're both fake. Shayla and Amber
Because
having a fake friendship. That's
because
it.
I'm asking the audience as well too to see exactly what them think about it. But yes, Charmin, what is the difference? There really is no difference. What I would say is this though, right? In honesty of the question, again, me don't know what it is about the Shayla friendship that maybe I'm not getting something from the ladies them. Let me ask you this then. Let me pivot back to you with this. What is the purpose on Amber being friends with Shayla? Like what do you think is going to magnanimously happen that's going to make it so different?
We don't know where they're going with this, but I think there's a purpose. So why I asked that question, because you're in bed with a lady and she's faking an orgasm. You think it's real because you don't know it's fake. Because she's making all the sounds and doing everything that a real orgasm is doing. So the same thing is with the friendship. They're doing the same thing, making exactly, but it's fake. You don't know the difference.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't come and tell.
Me? Sometimes you look here. Sometimes you can tell when a woman is faking, and sometimes
really?
You can't tell.
No.
Sometimes
that means the woman is not good. That's not a good actress.
If men are with their woman,
sometimes I can tell, and sometimes I can tell. Say she her thing going in the right place, and sometimes it's not.
I think she's
just messing around. No. Most times you can't tell it. That's what you're saying. Most times for a male, you can't tell. Exactly. That's why I'm using the word sometimes, because most times you can't tell. If that's what you're asking me, most times I know say I can't tell. Because I know you're not really whatever else is. Because hey, again, it's not like you're seeing the actual spots. You understand? It's not like you're seeing the road while you're driving.
No. My husband, when I got pregnant with twins, do you know he told me you're gonna be pregnant with twins? And I was like, what are you talking about? And yes, I was pregnant with twins. So I think they know more than we think. The older
what I would say though
the more
is
they
this.
know.
What I would
tracking
say
stuff.
is this though: if you're using the friendship and the organ, you can get over, because it may be that the girl is just saying, you know what, the only thing for you is, for a male, if that is the case, you'll be thinking how you can get better at your game because you're thinking that your game needs to come up some more. That's the difference between it. That is that in a male thinking of a game to come up. But when a person fake as a friend, you're not thinking of coming up no further. You don't
Yeah,
want to have
but
no.
the whole thing is it's still fake, and you can
True,
pass
man.
it
I
off as
agree.
real. That's what I'm saying. It is fake, but you don't even know it's fake because you can pass it off as real.
She's
It's
not
the same
supposed
thing
to
with a
know. That's
friendship.
the good part.
It's
So
the
you,
same
so you
thing with
think
a friendship. You can
so
pass off a fake friendship as a real friendship because you're doing and saying the same thing. But deep down inside, you know you hate this person. But when you see them, oh, come on, and all the talking and all the lovey-dovey and everything. And when you walk away, the faces you're making and said, oh God, I hate this person. I can't wait for me to get the upper
you
hand.
understand them. So let me ask.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. One last question. Let me ask it to Sharon, and then you can answer Shaman. Because more and Sharon get inside of the middle of the comment. So my question is this, right? Because the problem I think the audience is having, the next side of the audience, because you know O'Neill tried to listen to both sides of the audience. The problem the next side of the audience is having is that they are saying Amber is going around town saying she basically is getting better at what she's doing, and she's giving off of a persona to say that, all right, you know what, I'm getting better at who Amber is, then in other words, right? But at the same
No,
point
what
in
she's
time,
capable of.
okay, well, let's just say she's saying what she's capable of, right? Which,
Hmm.
when you say capable of, what do you mean? What do you say? Like she can do damage?
Yeah. She just
Okay.
warned Shayla last night about the damage she's
Okay,
going to face at the
so
podcast.
she did that, but she's also giving in other circles a she's giving a persona as though Amber has changed or that she is on the path of change. And the thing with the Amber character is that why she is so dynamic is because she's the character that everyone feels has the most opportunity to be morally sound, and the closest to your conscience, because everybody else is a joke. Sheila is a
Yes.
joke. Angelina is a joke. Anthony a joke because he might waste time for whatever it is. I've already told you all
Hmm.
that, right? But
Yes.
Amber is the closest to having something where you could actually identify with. And the
That's true.
problem they're having with it is that they're giving as though you're supposed to, Amber is becoming better and she's getting whatever it is. Well, people are saying, well, then you can't be saying this in a one light, but then are putting this off in one light, and in the next light, you're faking a friendship
I,
because then it look like it fake. In other words, you're not balanced across the board. And that's what let me ask Sharon the views, because Sharon the views says Sharon the views have the all of y'all are detectives. So I'm gonna make she come out there a detective line, and then all y'all answer that. There you go.
go for it, Sharon.
You
You're
might
on
mute it,
mute.
Sharon.
Oh, what are you asking me?
The
It's okay.
question is,
Mm-hmm.
because this is I think where I'm going. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it. I'm gonna try to make it as concise. They're
Mm-hmm.
saying that they're faking the friendship, and I'm saying, well, what good does that do if we're trying to say that the Amber character is a very morally sound character? Because that's what we're giving her. The
Yeah.
reason why we fight so much is because we give Amber this. We do put her on a pedestal above the
Pedestal,
other
yes.
characters because we're saying she's better than a Delicia,
Yeah.
right? Because Delicia is over in a people face to the ring. Say the ring,
Yes, yes, yes.
basically. So just we're saying that Amber is better than this.
Yeah.
So what go up with theirs. If you find where that is,
Okay,
get yourself in theirs. Mm-hmm.
so with Delicia, with Amber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Amber misses Shayla because Shayla and Amber have a sister. Amber has a sisterhood with Shayla.
Mm.
Shayla doesn't reciprocate the same feeling or Amber take
Exactly.
her as a sister.
Okay.
So remember Amber stated, if it was anybody else, should
Mm-hmm.
I understand? But it's her sister who
Yes.
did this to her. So if your sister cut you, oh, me just
Go
remember where
ahead.
I'm at. So if your sister could do this to you,
Mm-hmm.
How can you have her as a best friend? But if she's your sister, you're gonna forgive her. Look at it. People don't come for me. Just look at it. It's a family member. Amber take her as a family member. So because Amber is so holy and godly, she prayed on God and she forgave Shayla. But she hasn't forgiven her husband because she expects her husband to protect her.
Exactly.
So this is why a lot of us, it just come to me. This is why a lot of us are so upset that she's this close to Shayla, but them have to take it from Amber point of view. Shayla is like a blood sister to her, and it doesn't look like Amber is that close with Amanda.
No.
So Shayla is that to Amber. So it cut her to the bone. But when she prayed, and it was really hard for her to get over it, she's not 100% over it. That's why she tells Shayla we're building.
Exactly.
So they're having this friendship going on, and she left Anthony out because she needs Anthony to understand what he did, because Shayla still hasn't accept accountability for her action. Anthony hasn't either. But I don't like the fact that she's so buddy with Shayla. But when we look at it, because if it's your blood family done that, no matter what it is, you're gonna be upset, but eventually there's gonna be a calm in the storm. You're gonna forgive that person. And this is what Amber is doing. A lot of people don't get it, but you have to look at it from another point of view. If that was your brother, but some people, if it's their brother or their sister or their mom, whoever it is, hurt them, they will never forgive. Some people never forgive. But in my book now, I would forgive. Eventually, I would forgive.
Eventually.
You know, but you wouldn't trust them 100% like how you used to trust them before.
Exactly.
You would think like, oh, now she's seeing Dave. And I know you're saying, somebody in the chat just says, Dave is her business partner. He's also on my short. I put he is her therapist. But O'Neill, I'm gonna be on your side. Amber and whoever said that comment, Amber is emotional cheating right now, and I'm being 100 on that. So you guys gonna come at me, and you know all three of us is not going to be
I'm
on
glad.
the same level.
Okay.
I know I get it. Somebody in my chat says, Sharon, what if Anthony did that to you? How you'd have feel?
Okay,
If I'm this godly person and I'm close to God and I know my Bible and I pray, because they show that Amber is and Anthony know that.
Okay.
I would pray, and when I left that door open, one thing I'm not gonna be is a dum-dum. I would put boundaries in place because I don't play. You understand?
But she didn't.
And when that child come, no matter how I love my sister, if she come in the house, she not going, and she not even us go into my bedroom. Nothing. She have to stay downstairs here. You understand? But boundaries has to put in place. And Amber dropped that ball, so people have to remember they're human and people make mistakes. So what Anthony and Amber should have done, instead of him running up and down with what's her name yesterday, Angelina, he forget all about his wife and he's sitting down going like that, being angry because she's out and he doesn't know where she's, and he's just angry, he's mad, he doesn't know what to do. So he forget her birthday. And as I said to the ladies, I was working one day, and when they say stand for the moment of silence, it's Remembrance Day. It's when I stand up, I say, oh, when everybody is quiet, I go, oh my goodness, it's my birthday. And from that, I never work on my birthday again. But this is why we have to understand why Amber is close with Shayla. She misses her friendship with her, and she's like a blood relative. Because no matter what, you will forgive a blood relative than you would do your spouse or a friend. You understand? Shayla was more than a friend, and that's what people have to take into account and into consideration. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, O'Neill.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm going.
I'm going to comment. Okay. So based on what Sharon just said, Amber. Let's address Amber and Dave first.
Yes.
Dave is providing everything that Anthony has not.
Exactly.
Now, whether I'm not going to touch the emotional cheating just yet, because I do agree that
Mhm.
there is some level of emotional cheating
Mhm.
because Amber is enjoying the compliments that she's not getting from Anthony, the protectiveness she's not getting from Anthony, the um the constant strengthening, the constant boundaries, the fact that he's paying attention to her, the fact that he's, bringing her something for her birthday, even something as small as a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
He is
Mhm.
showing the little
Mhm.
bitty things that women want to see. And Amber is eating it up. However, I still think that Dave is a godsend. I don't think he's there for the long haul. I think he's there to help Amber, and I think what he's doing, I do. I'm sorry, but I do.
Mhm.
Um, I don't think he's there for the long haul unless they divorce Amber and Anthony. If they divorce Amber and Anthony, then all
Mhm.
bets are off. And then the second thing is that with Shayla, Sharon, I
Mhm.
agree, she misses her friendship. However, this time around, this is a different Amber. She's wiser. So
Exactly.
Shayla's the one that's trying to get inside with Amber. But notice, Amber puts out the information she wants Shayla to hear. Okay, she doesn't tell Shayla directly. And the third thing, last night, she told Shayla point blank, are you really ready for this podcast? Because, and it goes over Shayla's head because
Mhm.
Shayla's not understanding that all the questions Amber keeps asking of her over and over and over, Shayla's not answering, but Amber is telling her that's coming from the podcast. So get ready. Whether they're friends or not, get ready for it because you are about to get thrown to the wolves. And that is what I see. And I think Amber will have to be the one to pick her up because you've got Lauren, you've got Delicia, you've got um, what's her name? Lauren. Lauren doesn't like her either. So they're all
Mhm.
coming for her and they all have little secrets. So
Mhm.
somebody's going to have to pick Shayla up off the ground. And I think it's going to be Amber.
Okay, so everybody is talking about friendship. There is no friendship without trust. So I don't care what
And there's
anybody
no
wants to do.
trust.
And there
Hmm.
is no trust. And once you don't trust somebody, you can't be friends with them. It's fake.
Yeah.
It's a fake friendship. And I can personally tell you, my mom was a Christian. I know my
Mhm.
mom, she's a Christian. She has a sister, family squabbles, whatever happened, and they
Mhm.
were not speaking for years. And then my mom said, "Oh, God laid it on her heart to forgive her sister." But guess me what? Every time there was still the friendship was strained, and my mom
Mhm.
keeps saying, "There's no malice." This is what my mom always said. There's
Mhm.
no malice in my heart against my sister, but I cannot forget what she did.
That's true.
There is no malice in my heart for her, but what
Mhm.
she did, she could never forget. And well, the friendship was strained after that. My mom was pretending because they would sit and talk and laugh and whatever as usual. But
Yeah.
every time I would still see that there was something different. And one day I asked her, I said, why you still talk to Auntie whatever? I'm not going to say her name. She dead and gone though. Why you still talk to her? And I know you still don't like what she did. She said, well, let me tell her something, girl. There's no malice in my heart. I forgive her, and there's no malice in my heart. But
But
I
I
would
know what you're
never
saying.
ever, it's never ever
Mhm.
going to be the same again because I'll never
Yeah,
forget what she
that's
did.
right.
So
That's
So,
right.
Shamin,
yes.
I got a question for you. So let me
Mhm.
ask you something, and I just ask it in the chat to even the people that are there. So doesn't that make the Amber character suspect if you're doing the fake friendship thing?
It's not a suspect.
That's
Is
not
that no,
suspect.
no, no? And I'm telling you again, she forgive
Mm-mm.
her, and there's no malice in her heart. But
Mhm.
the friendship will never be the same. They will be cordial, and maybe there's an agenda at the end of it. But she's never going to be. If you can't trust somebody, and I'm gonna tell Shayla how many times I don't trust you.
Mhm.
She
So
Mhm.
told
how
her
can you be a friend with somebody that
exactly.
you don't trust? I'm not friends with anybody that I
Mhm.
don't
Yeah,
trust.
and she
Even
told
if
her
I
to
don't
her
trust them with my
face.
life, even if I don't
Mhm.
trust
Hmm.
them with my life, there
Mhm.
must be a level of trust with whoever I associate
That's
myself with.
right.
The people in my kitchen, they're not my friends, they're
Mhm.
my employees, but guess me what? I trust them. because I have to trust them because they work for me, and I trust them that they will do what they're being paid to do. Once your trust is gone, there's no friendship. So I don't see people saying Amber and Shayla are friends,
And they're
So
just
and
let me
there's no
making
let
it
me
up
and
when they
there's no
see them
trust.
together.
let me ask it again a different way, because you see, maybe now, me know your answer, but when you
There's
answer
more
it
than
again,
one piece, O'Neill.
then
That's the problem.
is your okay, what is the next piece?
No,
Because
I'm just saying there are
here's
multiple pieces
all right,
that are going
here's
into play.
what I'm getting off of it. I'm getting that Amber can slide because it is Amber, so we're giving her the benefit of the doubt for playing fake with Shayla, when knowing we did not like when Shayla was playing fake with Amber, because
Well,
that's what the audience are gonna say. I'm just giving
Shayla
her a
got a
couple of
baby out of
deviations.
hers.
But
Mhm,
okay, it's, and I'm
mhm,
saying again,
mhm,
Amber, people saying they're buddies and they're best friends.
mhm,
They're not
All
bad.
I'm saying is that they're not best friends, regardless if she's playing fake or whatever, because there's no
mhm,
trust. And you cannot be a best friend if there's no
mhm,
trust.
I agree
So
with you
even
on this.
if you see them doing whatever, as I
mhm,
said, there might be no malice in her heart towards Shayla because she forgive
mhm.
her. But they're not best friends.
No
There's no
trust.
trust in there.
So what are they?
Frenemies.
They're frenemies right now, or whatever
So
you
They're
want to call it.
frenemies.
But they're
so
cordial. They will, and you know who, why? And
mhm,
Amber said, I will get along with you for Kai. It was all about Kai. It was not about Anthony. It was not about anybody else because Amber wanted to be part of
mhm,
Kai's life.
mhm.
That
If
was the
and
whole thing. And the only way she can be part of Kai's life, she has to be she has to be cordial or whatever you want to call it with Shayla. It's as simple as that.
and what if it turns out Kai is not Anthony's? Then
And
is
then,
everybody's going to be okay
okay,
with her
no,
and the
because
baby?
Anthony is going to
And
date Shayla as well.
so my answer again with it would still be an emphatic no. See, but I'm trying to find out, and I
It's
get what
okay to
y'all are
be
saying with
fake
it.
when you
Hold
need
on.
to fake the fun.
I get what y'all are saying with the trust and all of that. Yes, and I guess with fake in the funk, I understand all of that.
Hmm.
You can fake the funk if you're trying to get an agenda. For example, let's say
She has an
Amber
agenda.
had let us just say Amber had no knowledge that Anthony and Shayla were together. If she had no knowledge at all, and she had to
Hmm.
do the faking of the funk to try to see if she can get some information and find things out. If that was the
Hmm.
case, all of the arguments that y'all are giving me, me could have basically swallow. The problem I'm having with it is this. The problem I have with it is Amber don't need anyone to get whatever divorce that she's getting. She doesn't need anyone at all to get the money she needs to get from divorce. She doesn't need any of this. So okay, let's just say Kai is a thing for whatever it is. Then you can see Kai once in every 6 months. You can see him and you go by and you, hey, how you doing, Kai? And you talk to him, you bring him out for ice cream, and you treat him like a grandparent would basically treat a kid, and that's about it. You still kind of come around and it's still whatever it is, since you're saying it's about him. Now, to tell me that you want to do a close to daily basis communication just can't work, because then, in other words, it's one of two things. It can't be that everyone else is fake when they do this, but when Amber does it, she's not fake. She's just basically being
And
strategic and she
and
playing 10D chess.
O'Neill,
Mm-hmm.
you remember that they renewed their vows. So Amber
Mm-hmm.
cannot go back with a cheating thing again. They cannot
Mm-hmm.
say adultery.
We're not sure
Amber,
because what we're learning from based on the
yeah,
story
but
is this.
okay, so maybe whatever the
Coming,
lawyer tells
coming,
give me a
coming.
minute. Give me a minute.
O'Neill is speaking.
No, I was
Oh no, no, me don't know. Me don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so
Been a
what I'm
lagging.
saying is the adultery thing. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
Amber learned that because they had vows and whatever renewal. You know, when
Mm-hmm.
she start buddy with Shayla,
Mm-hmm.
she and Shayla start to be buddy
Mm-hmm.
after the perfume and that $5,000. Because before that, remember Shayla go to the restaurant. Amber
Mm-hmm.
said you have to pay for your food. I'm not Anthony. It was
Okay.
only after the perfume thing when she started doubting Shayla again because she called
Mm-hmm.
Shayla that same day. Shayla didn't answer. And she told Daniel,
Right.
I don't know, but Shayla didn't answer. Anthony come home smelling like perfume. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Anthony is cheating again. So Amber don't know. She wants to know if that's what is happening. She can get more money from Anthony if it's the money thing, if she can find out if Shayla and Anthony is cheating. And this perfume that Delicia just gave her is going to make Amber even think more that they were the one that day when she smelled that perfume. So it's going to be closer to say, yes, they are the ones that were cheating.
So let me ask you this, Charmaine, and then Nani, I'm sure you can jump right in because I know you want to get ready. So, okay. So let us just say you're trying to get the cheating in there. But what I'm trying to fit is, what is the significance of Amber learning if Shayla is cheating with Anthony right now?
Because based on put the adultery on the board for a wedding or for a divorce.
But what I'm saying to you is that that's what, based on how them playing the story to us now, the adultery is still into play. That's what I'm saying to you. It's still in play. If you listen to Anthony's lawyer, based on the lines, and you're going to be able to go to it, Nanya, based on listening to Anthony's lawyer and listening to whatever his lawyer, based on how they talk about it, it seems as though all of that is actually into play. In other words, she don't really need to bust anything out. But go ahead, Nanya. Go ahead and jump in. And I think Sharon reviews need to get into, so let me not dominate the convo. Go ahead.
Sharon, you want to go first?
No, you go first. We talk a lot. We need to hear your voice now.
Yeah, you talk a lot more than I do. But that's good. You keep things live. I just say facts and keep on going. Well, what I think is a fact. So for Shaman's point, if it turned out, but we know it's not, that would be a continued affair, right? So is that affair 1 and 2? So that's a thing to think about. But also, I firmly believe that because there is no trust, that Amber might be leading her on. But we have to remember, Amber wasn't a saint before she got married, right? She was not a saint.
What?
Amber was cutthroat before she got married.
Wait, what? Nanya, don't hold and stop right there. So, Charmaine, you're hearing that, Charmaine? You're sure?
Yeah, but I know that nobody's saying Amber was not. Nobody's saying anything that Amber was not. We are just talking about.
Saying Amber was an angel.
Well, hold on, I'm going to go to that chat and come back in because we can't believe
Amber's been a mess.
We can't. Hold on. Hold on. Say that again. Say that again, Nanya. So the people have.
When Amber came to Skidland and all the way up, and and I got one other thing to say. She didn't sleep with Wayne on the wedding day. By the way, just hold that piece right there.
She what?
She didn't sleep with him on the wedding day, and we showed that video. Sharon brought it in, but hold on, Amber they did not sleep together. Sharon can address that.
They were in the same bed.
Amber was dirty. People hated Amber when she came into the skits. Look at O'Neal.
They're gonna try to get me down.
O'Neal, I told you, I'm gonna ride with Amber.
Charmaine, Sharon, and Nanya. I try to ban me down.
That's what she's trying to say.
Charmaine, Lord, is trying to say they can bat O'Neal down. Them a try button down O'Neal this evening, Lord. And you know,
Lord, what Nanya says is that they were not intimate. They slept together, but they were not
slept together, but they did nothing.
Remember,
let Sharon tell it.
Yes. They did nothing. Meaning they did not. Mean the car wasn't parked in the garage. That's what you said.
No, exactly. It wasn't parked.
We played it.
Remember,
the plane was on land on the runway. That's what you said.
Yeah, it was on the runway, but it didn't park.
O'Neal,
I want to get them.
There was no sex that day.
Victor says that remember she sleep over and nothing happened.
And she had that t-shirt on.
And nothing happened.
With the wind?
Sharon, tell him why she went over there.
Oh, you're talking about Victor?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Wayne. When she
Wayne.
told Wayne she was
no,
coming
Wayne
over
never
for
slept
closure.
over. Wayne was in the house
of the wedding,
and he was taking off his clothes. And Amber turned around and says, Wayne, what you doing? And I thought they were gonna show us a second skit, and they didn't.
But O'Neal, people don't know that. So Sharon went and dug up the tape because we know that didn't happen. But nobody wants to believe us.
Hold on.
It didn't happen.
Hold on. What didn't happen? Are you guys saying that the day of the wedding, You're saying that Amber
Oh yes.
did not have whatever it is
No,
with
she didn't
up to the
sleep
day of
with
the
it that
wedding?
night. No. They went to do soul tie and she ended up sleeping in the bed with him and then he wants some before she got to her wedding day, but she didn't do anything
She
with him.
didn't do it. And we
She did
pulled
kiss
the
him, but
video,
she didn't.
O'Neill. We kid you
Nothing was
not.
parked in the garage.
So
We're
what
gonna
I say
send
is that
O'Neill
the
that
man
tape.
he wasn't going in and out on the day of
No,
No,
wedding.
No,
As
not
only rather
the,
going in
no,
and
not
come
the day
out.
and
after the
that's
wedding.
what
No,
people
not the
don't
night before the wedding.
understand.
No,
What I say is that he never did a drive the car, basically.
no,
You're
he
saying
never
the
tried
mileage
it.
On
never
the
No,
go up on the
wedding
he
car.
did
day.
not park it in the garage. No,
I'm on the
but
fence
he
with that
wanted
one.
to.
I don't know. I'm
I'm
on the
not.
fence.
Based
I
on that
don't know.
skit, the video we saw, and what Amber said, and Wayne wanted some, and Wayne couldn't have any. Sharon,
Exactly.
please send O'Neill that tape so he can see it. If we have it, don't we?
I think so.
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
have
I
I
it.
don't know. I have to go look
Andrea,
for
you
it.
have that video.
I
Andrea probably
don't
has
know.
it.
I'm on the fence. I don't know what happened. I
I'm
know
not
they
on the
broke
fence
up
after seeing
together,
that video again for the
Miss
second
T
but I
time.
said
don't
they
know
were
if he
in
had
bed
anything.
together.
Yeah,
That
they were
doesn't
in the
mean they
bed
were
together, and
screwing.
he wanted some, and she said no. She spent
That's
the night
after.
because she went
That is
over the house
after.
to do soul tie, to break the soul tie. She ended up sleeping in his bed. She woke up in the bed with him. He wanted some, and she said no.
This was O'Neill. We're talking about the morning of the wedding, where everybody thinks that Amber and Wayne had sex. Amber was
Well,
in his bed. She went over there for closure. They went to talk. Wayne wanted to do it. Amber said no. We have the video. We just played it this week. We just played it.
Yeah, I don't have the video. I have to look it up. And
We're
but
gonna
it's
have
not
to find
me.
the
It's
video
not
again,
me.
O'Neill.
Austin, I have to look it up.
We're gonna say
I'll
I'm gonna
send
send
it
you
to
the
O'Neill. I'll
video.
send
We'll
it to
find it.
O'Neill.
I might have saved it, but we'll look for it. Andrea, we have an assignment for you, sis. I'm gonna read some comments. O'Neill, breathe.
Breathe
That's
on you.
why we call ourselves detectives. Breathe, O'Neill. We're gonna show you. Okay, O'Neill. The people in the chat, they're saying how sharp you look. You are on point. I mean, you've got a lot of compliments. Angela says Amber wants to know who Shayla is loyal to. Is she loyal to Amber or is she loyal to Anthony? And we know
Nobody.
that Anthony just tried to bribe Shayla. Okay. And then Angela Phillips saying, "You're welcome." Miss T says, "Thank you. I can't wait until Anthony meets Dave." Tina, if that ever happens, but again, I do think he's a godsend for some reason. I don't know. I just have that feeling. Vanswell, Nonya has been wrong since day one. Amber never wanted to be married. Shayla is the only friend Amber has. Her forgiveness was to get Shayla back a friend. And you sound 12 years old, Vanswell. Okay. Rhonda, Amber forever in cloud one and grinning from ever. From ever text exchange. Rhonda, I don't know that I quite remember that. Let's see. Oh, when she was on the phone last night, Rhonda. Yeah, she was grinning from ear to ear. He was probably making her laugh. And honestly, might as well you can stay. I think you're probably 14. Um, I think that I like the fact that Dave is letting Amber lighten up. Amber has been miserable for 2 years. How many women in here can say, and men, that they would be okay living in the heck that Amber's been living in for 2 years? Can you honestly say you wouldn't be happy if someone came along just to make you feel better, help you get your restaurant off the ground when your husband wouldn't help you? And you can look at that any way you want, but he does like her and she does like him. Amber hasn't acted. He's acted more than Amber has. Amber hasn't done anything other than smile and kiki and but this guy obviously likes her. He obviously does. We couldn't miss that for anything, you know. And I'm just hoping that they don't send him in there to spoil what's going on. But I think that Anthony might find a way home. I don't know. Um, Auntie knows better than I do because I don't want him. But I don't know, O'Neill.
Which portion do you want O'Neill to get into? The Dave
Any
story?
part you want to, anything.
Look, O'Neill is saying this because the chat go wild. Thank you very much, friends, for saying O'Neill looks nice. Thank you very much. I have put myself together today. I will say this. I will say this. What George asked me to preach a word. No, George, I didn't preach a word today. I will say this. When it come on to Dave, okay? Dave's scenario is the typical scenario. It is the woman that's in distress, which is why it's a bit of a damsel in distress story. And she comes to you and she starts to tell you how the other guy is bad. And the only thing you need to do to get in is to listen. If it's just a game, it's a rule. It's a rule males, well, some males, because some guys don't really too know the game, basically. But the game is you sit down and you listen. And everything she say, you say, what? And you ask her questions. What? No, oh no. What him do? Oh, good Lord. I can't believe he did that. What? And you even give her a couple of tissue so she can wipe her eye just to see him. And she says, oh my God, O'Neill's such a nice guy. I mean, oh my God. He's so nice. He's just so extremely nice that, you know what I mean? I can just, you know, and she does those things. So we know where the Dave thing was. It's not like O'Neill hasn't been telling y'all about the Dave thing from day one. Why do you think we make a song, Dave? I made the song because I see what was going on. But people say, no, O'Neill, no. Let me ask Charmaine this. Well, no, because go on. Yesterday, you may ask Sharon, because since Sharon need to come on, there was some texting yesterday. So
yes,
y'all are the detectives. And since you need to come on, Sharon, she did that text. Because Miss Sesha text Dave and Charmaine was
evidence.
She was texting Dave. Dave was texting her.
I don't go to court without evidence. People,
one thing, O'Neill, I will call a spade a spade.
I ain't calling no spade a spade.
Even get her smirking also. She was smiling. She was, even when she sat down at the table, she was there texting him and all they listening to Shayla.
No evidence.
I don't care what nobody wants to say. I'm being truthful.
No evidence. Being truthful.
She was texting Dave and Dave was texting her.
Ask the chat, Nani. Ask the chat who she was texting. Ask her, put it in the chat. Who was she texting?
I say whatever, but you want me when I said there was no evidence. I remember her talking to her dad on the phone and she was giggling and going on and on. And Anthony came in and thought it was Wayne. And he was so mad, he took the phone from her and started cursing out the dad, thinking it's Wayne.
The problem though,
they're giggling and texting.
Her dad.
Don't know.
The problem though, Charmaine, is it has occurred now on multiple days where she has been texting and smiling.
That is what the problem. That one day. That was yesterday. Tell me another day. No,
another day is. Let me give it the next day. She was on the steps. Right, and she was in her phone doing the little laughing thing in her phone with Dave. Anthony comes outside. I don't know if you remember that scene. Anthony comes outside. She puts the phone away, and I don't remember what he said to her. Some snark remark that he's been making
about the food.
Yeah, man. And then
about the food. We still don't know if it was Dave. Why you always think it's Dave?
Then since that's not what it is. Then she walks into the restaurant, and she got talk to Keisha. And what was she talking about? Dave.
You was texting Dave. You still need evidence. So they kill off Shari, but they unalive Karas.
So many to go get Amber phone so we can show you. Never go find T-Mobile. Get the transcript from T-Mobile so we can show you.
Get Amber phone. So
I just want to make one quick comment to O'Neill. O'Neill, let me say this to you.
Say it to me.
Because I'm an OG, right? I do know that players play out. And maybe Dave is wanting a wife. But what I will not like, and I will bash Dave or Amber about, is if he tries to get together with her while she's still married. That I do not like. I don't like cheating. And even if it's emotional, in this case, I think it's building her back up to a happy place, because look at Anthony twiddling his poor little thumbs about to fall off this morning. I was hoping they would fall off.
They are
forgot you on
I
getting.
was doing it so fast. I tried to do it. I said,
I can't even go that fast. Look, I
Listen,
was
Yeah, I'm
listen.
doing it. I'm doing it.
Amber is
Certainly, he was
Amber.
doing it in sync.
but I'm
faster
just
than that.
saying, what if Dave was a player, and so of course he's got the smooth game down.
He could be a player, but no, no. What do you mean? If he was a
We
player, same of a smooth
understand.
game.
I
No, what I'm
understand what
saying
guys
is
do,
this.
O'Neal.
This what it
Trust me,
is.
I know.
He likes Amber and Amber
Mhm.
likes him. Okay, that's
Mhm.
what's going on. He likes Amber and she also likes him, and they're
Yes.
basically going through the courting period of things. Now, wanna
Yes.
know what O'Neal says? She
Yeah, they
best
are.
not give up. She best not give up the pum pum, because then she basically fall in the same category of not being able to hold it. That's what O'Neal has said.
Exactly.
I've been very, very equal in saying that. I'm gonna
I
say
don't think
it
there's no
can't work. That
courting going on.
And then it's
you don't
still going
think
to
there's
have a
no what?
50-50 marriage.
Courting.
Well, divorce.
They're
It's
courting.
courting.
Dave
They're
is courting
courting.
her.
No,
They're
Dave
both
is
courting
courting
each other.
her.
I don't see
Amber's
her with
playing
baby yet.
games.
I don't see no courting
I
happening.
don't see no baby.
Oh boy.
What
Oh,
baby?
no one say. Oh, no one the courting. Shamin, what you describe as courting? What kind of thing you want Dave to do
When
so you
he
can
start to
confirm?
tell her how much he likes her and he wants to go out with her and he's taking
He's
her
out with her
all
right
of
now.
these-
Exactly.
They're just doing business dinners. Business dinners.
O'Neal,
That's
they
what you call it.
are courting, but they're not
They're
kissing. They're not
courting.
hugging.
I'm not
They're
seeing
not
any
rubbing and
courting.
touching.
Even today, when
sorry.
they were
Because
going,
there's a
even
difference.
today they
You
went
guys-
up to the mountain or wherever they went, and when
And
she
keeping
released,
her up to the rock.
I thought they would even share a hug when she released.
No.
I'm thinking,
Hold
okay,
on.
they're going to
So,
share
I
a
think
hug.
people
Not
are
even
reading
that
too
they
much
did not
into
share.
that
They
Hold
part.
on. O'Neal.
Go
O'Neal.
ahead. Mhm.
They bring out the phone like that. He bring out the phone and says, blow out the candle and watch Amber.
Of course, she's blowing out the candle.
What's
the man
wrong
said
with
blow
that,
the candle.
Sharon?
There's
No,
nothing,
but
Tell
you
me
see
what is
how
wrong
her
with what she
response
did.
was,
there's
guys.
nothing
Come
wrong
on.
with blowing
Look
out
at
the
Amber
candle.
face.
Yeah, but there's
She
nothing wrong
she
with
soon
blowing out
blow out
the
something
candle.
else. Do you think she'll blow the candle? She soon
She
blow
wasn't
something else,
blowing
Shamin, at
something
the
else.
display.
O'Neal,
Listen,
you did not
O'Neal,
pick that
I
up. No,
said,
no,
I operate off
no,
of evidence, and until
no.
I see that happening, then I will say,
And-
okay. But until, I'm not going to assume, because you know
Look
what
here,
assumption does.
Shamin,
Yes, yes.
come again, Shamin.
Yes.
What is happening is a very slow courting
No,
process.
you think so?
You're just
Exactly.
the courting
It
is
is.
just not. It's not rush. Dave is not rushing her because Dave realizes that the woman is still married, so he might take him
Yes.
time,
Him
right?
gonna wait
And he
more than a
might
year for that.
well, let's see. He might take him
I don't
time
know
and he
if
might
it
go through
takes
the
a year these
motions.
days.
He's taking his time. Well, it depends. If Anthony want to hold on to it, he might do whatever. But he's taking his time. And Dave has been prodding. He has said some things before
Yeah.
that lets me know that he's okay. Yes, when a man tell you, say, you know, oh, what? He did that. I would have never done that to you. It's lines.
It's
No,
lying.
not no. But him would never do that to you. Shayla tell Amber, say Amber drop the ball. Like Amber the same thing Shayla said, Amber fumbled the ball and she catch it.
And it was
Dave
Shayla
said,
crawling in the bed.
Dave said that
No.
he would not fumble the ball if it was her. If it was him, I would not fumble that ball.
Put
So
Shayla. Put
Okay.
Shayla in a old box by herself.
But you
because
see,
Shayla
how
thief.
you put
And
Shayla
put
in
a
our
cap
man.
on it.
It's
Shayla's
a
job a
fumbling.
thief, man.
I gotta read
Shayla's
some
job.
comments, you
It's the
guys.
same
Hold
fumbling
on,
of
hold on. Let me
balls.
make a read comments.
Let
Shayla's
me
job
read
is to
some
steal
comments
men.
really quick. Okay.
You know, go ahead, Nanya. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna find the best ones I can
Man,
find. Let's see. Hey Eva, welcome from Benton, Arkansas. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. And then LaQuincy, absolutely have proof to support the facts. Amber slept with Wayne. We didn't say she didn't sleep with him. She slept in his bed the day of the wedding. And Anthony stood up, professed his love for Roe
Exactly.
and their marriage. And LaQuincy, if you have a tape of them doing something other than just sleeping in that bed, because Amber had on a burgundy t-shirt and she told Wayne no, please let us know.
They're not going to
Abby
show it going
says-
in. They've never shown it going in.
But oh no, you have to watch the tape to know that they didn't do it.
All right.
We're
No
gonna
worries.
get
Let
you
me
that
watch it.
tape.
Okay.
Abby says Amber and Shayla are frenemies. Abby, yes, you read it because you're a woman and you know how we think. We can be conniving, we can be cutthroat. Yes, we can. Yeah. And there is no trust there. So let's see. Dolly says Angelina knows the truth about Kai's paternity, and Shayla goes along with Angelina. I don't know, Dolly, if Shayla actually knows that her mom really, really did something, but Angelina knows if she did it or not. And Hickey agrees with you, O'Neill. The rekindling of relationships between Amber and Shayla can't or isn't reflective of how women move. And it's not. You don't, if you're not a woman, you don't know how we move. Okay? I'm sorry. Women are conniving. We are.
Very,
We are
very.
very conniving, and you will never see us coming. Hi,
They
Angela.
are too.
Hello, Nunya. Says we are conniving. I know how to get you without you knowing it. I sure do. And then Goddess says, coming in hot. She's talking about O'Neill. Shaman, oh my Lord, you're coming in hot. And then please like, share, and subscribe. We got fire all over the place. Hi, Gwen. Janet says, I believe there is motivation for Amber being around Shayla. It's not real on Amber's part. And then Goddess says, my kind of live. And Tina and everybody's sending fire and saying hello. I believe there is motivation for Amber. Being around Shayla is not real on Amber's part. And then let's see what else we have. O'Neill, you made a comment. Let me see what your comment said. If I can get back to it.
No, don't worry about my comments. Make sure you get like the other comments.
Okay.
Yeah, the comments.
Okay, I'm just looking for any.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the? Oh, we already covered the fake orgasm and the fake friendship, and then Angela Phillips said they're both fake. Yes, they're both fake. Come on, Neil, you in the hot seat. And Angela says you're in the hot seat, O'Neill. And Andrea Porter is asking us to please like and subscribe. Andrea, this is O'Neill. O'Neill, this is Andrea, Sharon's sister. And let's see, both lack integrity. Is there anything else here for us to read? Dave brings back Amber's self-esteem. Yes, he does. He does, Stacy. And Angela Atkinson said, O'Neill, stop the nonsense. I put the link in the O'Neill TV. Thank you, Angela, for O'Neill into the chat. And fake is fake. Yes, Dolly, it is. Big mad, Stacy. And I think that's about it.
No, there's one more. There's one. They said Angela Atkinson. So O'Neill, was Anthony emotionally cheating with Angelina yesterday?
Yeah, that's a good question. Or was Angelina cheating emotionally?
So you're trying to ask me what was Anthony doing yesterday?
Is that the question? We want to know if Angelina was going after Anthony yesterday.
So that's a good question. So let me get into it. I don't think. Okay, Anthony has a very weird thing when it comes to Shayla and them. I don't know how he doesn't get he just don't get certain people right off of the cuff. No, I don't think that Anthony wants her right now. Okay, however, right, because this is Wayne's world and I'd never know what they're going to do, and that's why I make the comments I make. And you know, you say you gross, but hey, me no know. You saw what they did with Sean.
That's what I said yesterday.
So I mean, I'm just saying, which was like you. So hey, the deal is this. Angelina is trying to see exactly if she can find the loopholes in Anthony or the better points, the turning points, the keys that make Anthony turn, which are women who he thinks will take up for him. That's the turning point for Anthony. That's the thing that controls Anthony, as he has stated. And I'm glad they gave that scene because it confirmed what I wanted to know about the Anthony character. The Anthony character has that about him. The idea is once a woman picks up for him like that, and you know that, and his mother, like him say, his mother never thinks him wrong. But no matter what, she pick up for him, right? Which is why he's having these marital issues now, because now when he's supposed to get corrected, he can't get corrected, and he's looking to Amber to pick up for him, and she's saying, "I'm not picking up for you. You need to take this responsibility for yourself."
Exactly.
Yesterday, what we see yesterday is basically that's what Angelina was doing. She's trying to find this guy out. She's trying to figure him out because she can't get through to Shayla. So she's going to try to see how much she can get through to Anthony to see exactly how to connect the two of them together, because that's her goal. That's the goal that Angelina is trying to do. That the goal is, which is why, again, O'Neill blasts Anthony, because how could you not know
Yeah,
That
she's
lady is
doing
doing the
that.
same
It's so
thing.
obvious.
That, you know, how can you not know that that's what she's doing? Her motives toward your marriage is not there. Why do you think only cost the two of the character them? That's why, because the two of them allow people to get in between the marriage with them up. The two of them allow people into the entire marriage in itself. Amber allow Shayla into the marriage, like I said before, nothing happening in a vacuum, right? Even though Anthony has done some very gruesome things, nothing has happened in a vacuum. Shayla has done for her part, but no, basically Angelina is now the Shayla for Anthony. Because no shit, they are telling him how, yeah, you know, okay, wow, you know, Anthony, what you should be doing that is you know,
You sound like earlier when you do that.
whatever she's saying, right? You know what, Anthony, and oh my God, I can see how that is. So, you know, but I have 3 more stops. You just said to Angelina, I've got 3 more stops, and you know, I never had a son, you know, so what I want to do is just to get myself a son. This is what's going on. Same as a sucker, and she knows he's been a sucker.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, and the
She
other
know.
thing, O'Neill, that she's doing, remember the line about Shayla? Don't give up your place in line. She's in the pick me line, right?
Correct,
And
correct.
she wants to go with Amon. So Angelina is going to fill in as a placeholder in the pick me line for Shayla because she
Correct.
knows Amon is going to dump Shayla. Somehow,
Correct.
some way, he's going to get his freedom. And Angelina is going to be
Correct.
standing right there to pick
Agreed.
up the piece for
Yeah,
Shayla.
but Angelina is standing into something that she don't know when, because
Yes, she doesn't.
listen what listen what Amber said to Shayla. Listen what Amber said to Shayla. Next year, this time, I'll be a free woman. And then she said, or I'm hoping it will be sooner, or praying that next year, this time, nobody knows. Because what are we talking about? Next year, April. So is Angelina going to still be waiting on Anthony till next year, April, for
She'll wait
Shayla?
she'll wait as long as she can wait. Angelina is
Shayla ain't going to wait.
Angelina is the older version of Shayla. Them delusional enough alike. That's what I realize. When we look at Angelina, I say, you know what? They play each other, them play mother and daughter so well that it's believable with the levels of delusion. Angelina will wait, and she'll wait because to her, Shayla going to mess up and she going to have to save the day. That's what she believes. She believes Shayla is like that. That somewhere, somehow, I'm going to drop that, and then that's the idea of it. So that's the thing.
But let me ask you a question, Anil. Do you think if what's his name, Iman and Shayla, if Iman dump Shayla, do you think there will be enough of Shayla mental health that she will can withstand whatever is going to happen with her mental health, that she would still even think about having a relationship with anybody else?
With Anthony?
Anybody?
Yes.
So,
yes.
O'Neill?
Okay. So I will say this. If I can see what Angelina is trying to do, you know, all of this will depend upon, I think, it will depend upon Anthony. Because right now, I think that the story is going to give Anthony the thing to see exactly, is he going to make or break this time around? Because if you look at how they're setting it up for Shayla, they are setting it up where Shayla come like Antonina. Once them lose somebody, they will go find other people to try to fill that gap very quickly.
True.
No, but I'm asking about her mental health.
Right. So that's what I'm telling you. So I'm saying they will do that to fill the gap very, very quickly. So yeah, I understand her mental health portion of it. But if she, listen to me, if she get the chance and if it can come up, then it is a possibility. I don't think Anthony is off of the table when it comes to Shayla.
All right, so let me ask one more question, and then we can.
And then we're going to play a video.
Do you think after the podcast, and if everything is revealed, and Shayla, no, I'm just saying, because it's not just any one thing we are talking about. We are talking about everything, and the public opinion goes really negative on Shayla. Do you think she or her mother can withstand that?
Okay, that's a good question.
Or
no, she asking skit wise. Okay. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying with the Shayla thing and the whole idea of the public perception. And yes, is Shayla kind of worried about people knowing about what she has done? Yes, she may be. However, I will say this. Shayla is also a person who will try to use other things and bring them up to
Yeah.
wedge whatever it is that she is what that wrong in a fair life. She good at that.
Yeah,
That's
I
our
understand.
greatest thing. So in other words, if she can wedge it, charming, she think like this. She think, you see, if it was she alone have all of the dirt and them have all of the dirt on her and them just bring all of the dirt down, it would have been harder. But you see,
Yeah,
the
but
mere fact that she have dirt on Amber to her is like, well, I did it, but look on Amber. Well, I
What
did it,
dirt?
but look at
What
whatever it
dirt
is.
does
So
she have on Amber
yeah, but
O'Neill
the
that
dirty
nobody
she,
knows
that's what
about?
I'm saying. Her dirt,
Nobody
one
knows
second
about.
on it.
Amber has no more secrets.
Exactly.
hold
So
on, hold on. Hold on. You're talking about the podcast and people
and
learning of what has
people's
occurred.
public
So if
opinion, that's what I'm
right,
saying. So
so
if
in the
her public
Mhm,
opinion is so
mhm,
negative, it doesn't matter who she bring
mhm,
up or
mhm,
what she does. Her public opinion is so negative. Do you
mhm.
think she or her mother would be able to withstand that? I'm not talking
So
about what she's going
good.
to
So me
pledge
I
or
go,
whatever. I'm just
whatever it is.
talking about
So me
her being so toxic and negative that
that
everywhere
is
she
it
That's
go,
bad.
funny.
people pointing and saying crude
Mhm.
things to her about whatever because people will have that to do.
So
Do you think she would could withstand that?
So here's the message with Shayla. The psychology of how them put in Shayla is this. Shayla, okay, if the every single spotlight, like you're saying, is on Shayla, then yes, what I say would be right, meaning it is leading for a big old breakdown. What I'm saying is that what the story has set up for us is, and Amber is saying there is no dirt on, I mean, Nanya is saying there's no dirt on Amber
It's all out
because
there.
it's out in the public. Here's the deal though. Y'all are talking about it going on the internet. So if you're talking about it going on the internet, then no one has also known about Amber's issues either.
And Amber doesn't
Nobody
care.
know about the Delicia issue either. Nobody knows about anything else. So what I'm saying to you is what Shayla probably would do, because a lot of girls do this, right? I think they might give Shayla like they give Shayla like a lot of these girls, like Superhead. I'm gonna give you Superhead as the example,
Yeah.
and a bunch of the other girls. If they can find other people that has other dirt that is close to where they are, it will make them feel better about themselves. So
And
that's what
that's
I
what
said to
Shayla
you.
said last night, O'Neill.
That's what I'm
That's
telling
what
you.
she
So
said.
she exactly. So
Hmm.
she will use on that same podcast that we're thinking of is going to be so explosive. She will bring up the Amber thing to say, yeah, but Amber, you did da 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 da,
Yeah, but
Exactly.
and to her, hold on, and to her, that is a well, it's not so bad because guess what? It's not just her alone in a the dungeon of secrets where the whole of them have. Right? Because Delicia, I go be in there too, so she can call on Delicia. But Delicia, how come you, whatever? So there is more. In other words,
Oh,
the
there's a
blame
lot.
is not solely on her. If the blame was solely on her, I think would I get your point you're making. In other words, meaning I think I would have rocked with what you're saying, Charmin. But
yeah, but
because it's not just her that have the secrets for that podcast, I feel like
Mhm.
it's going to spread along, and that's what would make it be a little bit escaping.
and you
That's what I'm
still
saying.
did not answer the question. I
Which
still
one?
ask. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
what anybody else dirt is.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody dirt comes out. But
Mm-hmm.
because Shayla dirt is of such magnitude, because there is a Delicia, she took her Delicia boyfriend in middle school. Who
Mm-hmm.
does that? She tried on Amber's
Mm-hmm.
wedding dress. Who does that? She followed Anthony home when he was drunk, have a baby by his best friend, cheating
Mm-hmm.
with the friend, husband for over here, coming to the friend house, doing
Mm-hmm.
all of that. The magnitude of her dirt doesn't matter anybody else dirt where it want to comes up, but because the magnitude of her dirt, public opinion is so negative towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Public opinion negative to the other ones, but is not of the magnitude as Shayla. I'm just asking, do you think she or her mother could withstand the negativity of
Kind of like the
all of that?
Kardashians now.
So it doesn't matter what they want to say or who
Kind of
else.
like the
Just
Mm-hmm.
Kardashians
her.
do.
I'm just dealing with her. Do you think they
With
could
her.
withstand? Yes. It doesn't matter what other
So let
negative
me
comes out. Do you think the public opinion could? Do you think they would withstand the negativity of a public opinion on Shayla, she and her mother, because her
Yes.
mother is going to be right up there with her?
so let me say this to you again. Let me try to see if I can answer it a little better for you. I'm trying to tell you how the Sheila character think. So that, and because if you can tell she think, then you'll know if she can manage it or not. That's why I may use the terms that I'm trying to use. Because and I'm trying to use the scenario that I'm trying to use for you. The Shayla character and the Angelina character, they are more shamed when the spotlight is solely on them. When it is solely on them, everything where I say right, it's right. Everything where I say right.
Correct.
If the spotlight that was 100% turn, you know, some of them people, Shami, you know them people, man, where them
I understand.
them lie and wicked, right? They lie and
Understand.
wicked. But the deal with them is that you have to box them in order to correct them, you have to box them basically. Okay, much like Anthony. In order to deal with Anthony, you have to basically, what has happened to Anthony? He's now been boxed into a place where basically Amber is forcing, she forced him to accept these things. And if you notice, that's why it's affecting the way it's affecting him. So I know you're asking, can you ask, hey, you know, how you, if you think she'll be able to withstand that? My answer to it is, it depends. It depends upon how she get the whatever else it is. That's why my answer just like that, because those type of girls think like that. They think in terms of, well, I'm not the only one doing this. I'm not the only one, whatever it is. They think like that. Their mental space handle things like that. Me and you handle it as, man, wow, that's really, really terrible. That's really, really tough. Danya angle the same way. You know, Sharon views angle the same way. We all handle this like, wow, we have, in other words, we have shame. We have shame and we have pride. Shayla don't really have no shame. Shayla don't really have no pride either, right? No, she might get embarrassed for 2 seconds, but that's about it. Basically,
you think
that's about it. Yeah, man, that's about it, man. She know that thing that the other girl, she don't have no substance. What them are giving, you know, they're giving you a girl that has no substance.
Yeah.
She not no substance. And when people have no substance, they're not no shame. So in other words, it no matter how much you want to embarrass them. No, what I would say is this: sure, will it probably a day or two, she might, you know, make a couple nights, but after that, she will go right back to the same. That's why I don't put so much, what you call it, cachet on the podcast, because I'm like, well, bring it out, but then I'm gonna bring out Amber's thing just the same way. The question is this: the question is how Amber going to, because the blowback could come back at the Amber character as well when you look on it, because
it's
the truth of the matter is,
Wayne too.
Yeah, exactly. But see, the deal with Wayne is that Wayne would be able to deal with it if we're looking at the grand scheme of things, because Wayne has already been dealing with it for his life, right? Wayne has already been the guy with 10 picnic that has been having whatever it is. Wayne has been talking his story, so it's not new. You understand? The girls are what it would be no harsher on, because these are girls with them own little secrets, right? And women deal with things a little different, and women have more. A lot of women have more morality, and they don't want to be seen as the girl that, you know, is doing this and is doing that. They just want to be seen as that. You know, a man, a gallus, basically. Yeah, the most I'm gonna say is you're a gallus. That you're gonna get glorified for it. I'm gonna be honest, you know. On a man scale, you're more glorified for something like that. So, you know, all people are gonna say is, well, you know, only love only for woman, you know. So I just say it go. But
okay, I'm gonna read a comment and then bring in a tape. Okay, the one where Dave gives Amber her gift.
Okay.
Now the comment is from Trapstar, and I actually agree with this to a point. If they put Anthony with Shayla and Angelina, they will lose a big part of the audience. This is true. That's exactly where Wayne is headed. When the money is affected, they will scramble to create another storyline. So, are they on the cusp of creating another storyline?
Maybe.
Because Dave is as rich as Anthony, probably. So, that could be a possibility that they could going to split the flagship.
They could. That's why I said look at Dave. I'm not trying to attack the Amber character, no, but because when I said it to them, I said him going at Amber's trajectory was with Mike. Bigger guy come, Wayne trade up. You get Wayne. Was with Wayne. Anthony come round, bigger guy come, she trades up.
Really?
We're now at me not tell a lie and me make a story.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is another guy comes that she feels like is giving her something more than what she's getting before. That's what I'm relating to. No, what you have now is another guy in Dave. The audience seems to like Dave, They were liking Kelvin, but something go off with that. It never worked. Them never like Victor because them never like the whole thing. So them couldn't go that direction there. But now they have a man that y'all women love, because if you're going at the Kountry Wayne comments, you that think that Dave is 7-star general, basically. Y'all here say O'Neal, basically here.
O'Neal too. O'Neal, stop it. Stop it, O'Neal. Stop it.
Dave is a model. Basically, based on the comments of Kountry Wayne, Dave is a whole model. Dave is Mr. Universe. Basically, right now, Dave is Mr. Skitverse. Mr. Skitverse, I'm gonna start calling, because the way how the ladies them love him. So chances are, Nanya, to that question, to that comment, chances are you could really see the divorce and her going to a Dave. And look how what you call it? Look how slow they're pacing the Dave and Amber. Notice them not get to the no kiss, no not. It's just liquor things,
You're right.
liquor things, liquor. That's what I'm saying. It's courting that's happening, but me know Charmy don't want to hear that.
I still don't think there's going to be a divorce, because no, O'Neal, if what
I want a divorce.
if Trapstar comment, Trapstar comment hold any weight. When you look at the numbers with when you look at the numbers with Anthony and Amber, those numbers go all the way up. With Dave and Amber, it goes somewhere, but it does not go like, well, they went to 1 million views the other day. But anything with Anthony and Amber always go up.
But why? But why does it go down now?
I don't know, because people not liking that dynamics.
So I'm gonna tell you why. Because think about it. They don't want, like me, because I think a lot of people share my sentiment. They don't want to see Amber in a relationship while she's in a marriage.
Oh yeah,
that don't want to stay. But if she's out of the marriage, it probably would have been something totally different. It's just that people just don't want to.
That's what I'm saying. So they're going to keep the Anthony and Amber together because their numbers are making them money.
Makes sense. That makes sense. That's what you say with that part, Charmy. Miss Way, with that part.
Sharon?
Yeah.
You want to jump in at all?
Get in, Sharon. Get in.
Oh yes. Yes.
No worries. Nice, Sharon. Nice,
I
Sharon.
totally agree with O'Neal. Yes, they're slowly building. Dave is slowly courting her. He knows. He's learning Amber, and he learns that she is more into the godly stuff. So that is why he's doing what he's doing, coming off after using what he knows, because as O'Neal says, a guy knows she's vulnerable, and he's her therapist. He's helping her to clear her mind, get her body right, her mind right, and everything. But in the process of doing that also, he's slowly doing it on a personal level now, because he said he doesn't mix business with pleasure. And as we can see, yes, he is doing it. But he's also
business and pleasure
in the ring now.
No
he's in the ring, but he is doing it slowly. Just like how Angelina take Anthony out yesterday to be a mother figure to him, because Anthony doesn't have a mom, and she said, "Oh, I don't have a son, so you'll be my son." After Anthony knows how horrible she is. Oh, she put him down when she met Iman. She says, "Oh, by the way," I can't do O'Neal voice.
By the way, I just, I really do believe that you are just one of the kind, Go ahead,
exactly. So she don't want, they don't need Anthony's money anymore, because they have businesses, and their money is not.
We have, let me get an impression. We have businesses over here. We have, Shayla is with a ball player. Player. She can get all sorts of tickets. Go ahead.
Yes, that's it. So Angelina knows that Anthony is weak, so it's easier for her to manipulate Anthony. She cannot do that with Iman, because Iman is a man's man, and he's a player too. You understand?
I just have one comment.
Man's man, Shamian, man's man. Now that Sharon said a while ago, man's man.
Iman is a man's man. He's the king. He should have many women.
Not a man's man.
No, so Iman is a man's man. Angelina can't control him, like she can control Anthony and Brody. But
Listen.
when it comes now to Dave and Amber, I
Mhm.
am calling a spade a spade. Dave
Yes.
is helping Amber, of course, he's our therapist, and he's coming
Mhm.
from it. He's using the Bible against Amber, if you know
Okay,
what I mean.
I want to make a
He's
point about
using
that.
that Bible against her because he knows she's into our Bible, she's spiritual, and he's
Mm.
quoting her because he sees something that he wants and he's really into her.
I
So
have a
he's gonna wait until after the divorce before anything because to all he's coming at her, O'Neill. All right, then I'm
Mhm.
talking to O'Neill. O'Neill, to all and the chat. I'm excluding those two on top there. Chat, O'Neill and O'Neill. Dave likes Amber. He likes what he sees. He
Hmm.
wants her for his wife, but he's
Need
gonna
the
wait
body.
Oh,
until that divorce because he wants Amber. I don't know
Need
about
of
the
the
wife
body.
part, but I know he wants her because he's
Need of the
saying
body.
where Amber knows when if they really look at the business dinner, it was a business
Tell
dinner.
Nanya.
They
Tell
did not
Nanya.
get-
Need of the body. Tell Nanya, because he need of the body. She can't stay there.
no.
And
He
I
it
have
want
a
the
was a
body,
question
Nanya.
business
that I'm
dinner.
going
Their
to
business
ask.
dinner. They were talking about stuff. They talking about expanding the restaurant, bringing in
Mhm.
new staff. Maybe they get rid of, those other three at the restaurant. And
Mhm.
then Amber asked him a question, and then that question lead to another thing. But if you really listen to what he's saying,
Mhm.
those little phrases that will drop in between those conversations, you can see that he's courting her slowly. So and he even tell her when a man always know what he wants. He knows who he's gonna marry, and that to me, he wants Amber, and he likes what he sees with Amber because a guy always knows if he's gonna marry you. And mark my words. So I'm here wondering if the writers is that a nugget or they're just
No.
trying to throw us off and just let them Amber and Anthony stay married, or is Dave Amber's new love interest? That's all.
no.
And I'm gonna stand to it. And if I'm wrong, I'll come back and apologize to you. But I think it's either Dave is Amber's new love interest, or they're going to make Amber and Anthony stay. But right now, Anthony is failing miserable. It's her birthday and he forget. But Dave is on the right track. And a lot of people love Dave. But only thing right now, we don't know too much about Dave.
Hmm.
And as Dave said before, Dave also mentioned, I don't know if you and Anthony will get back together, but the grass is not greener on the other side. And I've always said that we don't know much about Dave. At the end of the day, maybe Dave will
Cinnamon.
be the person who actually put the two, the Daltons them back together. You never know.
Mm.
So it can be because he's working with her spiritually, mentally, physically. But we have to understand Dave is doing the little things that Amber appreciate. Amber is not like Shayla and Delicia and Lauren. Those girls rather what you call those things? They're rather
Money.
material
Just
things.
okay. The materialistic. Mhm.
Right. But Amber, she and we said it here too, because we know Amber rather, and just like Angelina, she likes the little thoughts that counts. You
Can I
understand? Just
speak
like
now?
that little
Can I speak now?
what you call that thing he gave her, this the cinnamon roll.
The
She
cinnamon roll.
appreciate that. If that was Shayla or Delicia, they would have said, where you go with that? But
Mhm.
she likes that. So you see, this morning, if Anthony, I'd have a chocolate sitting down there and a box and a bouquet of flowers for her, she would have accepted that. She wouldn't say she don't want it or nothing. And this is why I said Anthony is feeling miserable, and they're showing us how bad Anthony is feeling. They're showing us this is Anthony's karma.
Mm.
Amber, at the meantime, yes, she is emotionally cheating in her head, but she's not doing it physically because she's
Mm.
having fun. And this is why she said, Shayla, you can have him. But deep down, and then Shayla threw back another little nuggets there, says, if I take him, then you'll be crawling down the wall. So Amber has to be careful what she says. What if she finds out Dave is not for her and it's actually Anthony for her, and Shayla have Anthony now? How would that make her feel? So at the end of the day, guys, we can't just The storyline can go either way. In many, many ways. You guys have to just think outside the box at the end of the day. That's what I have to say.
Go ahead, Nanya. Go ahead. As I know you're Nanya. You have a question?
She muted. Nana, you. Yeah.
There you
The
go.
only question I had was for Sharon was who brought up the Bible first. That was my only question. And if you can remember that, I'd like an answer, please.
Who brought up the Bible first?
When?
She's
So you-
spiritual, so it's coming at her at a
No,
spiritual
that
level.
wasn't my question. I said,
Oh.
who brought up the Bible first?
Who brought it up
Dave
first?
or Amber?
Who brought it up first, Nanya? Who brought it up first?
Dave.
Okay.
I have a comment.
Put your mic on. Put your mic on, Nanya, because more get in by your comment. Go ahead, Nanya. What you
That's
saying?
all I had to ask.
So
That
so
was
here's the only thing though, Nanya, with that. If I bring up the Bible, I want you to get a male perspective. If I just quote a scripture, okay, from whatever it is, let's say I quote a scripture from out of something, and I realize you start talking to me in scriptures, and I like you, I'm gonna keep quoting scriptures.
Yes.
Let me just cue you up how that thing I work. If you like Cinnabon and you want to talk to me about Cinnabon, I'm gonna talk to you every day about Cinnabon. If you decide your mindset, Nanya, so you like, basically you like, me don't know, chocolate, I'm gonna bring you 2 chocolate because I just said work out. So I think I know exactly where Sharon was going with our line for whatever it is, because yes, men do realize that me have to go peer to the woman for whatever it is. No, yes, yeah, you have some man where them do everything in the beginning and then after that them stop doing everything else, like Anthony. Like what you say, Anthony has been doing that, and you know him thing, because see, remember, you know, Anthony was that before, you know. And okay, remember when she just meet, when Anthony just met her, what was the thing that they both shared? Business, right? And eventually that gone through the roof, where basically him now did business that he was doing with her before. Because that's what it was, you know. That's what they shared. That was the thing when he realized it was business, and you know, that was how she got to like him. That's why I used the phrase charming, and that's why I said that I think where they're going with it is that's why I think Dave is a possibility. That's why I said that. Because of how they're playing Dave versus the other guys. The other guys were very quick. In other words, everything was happening quick. Like the kiss them happened quick and the whatever happened quick. But with Dave, if you notice, it's not very long. And if you watch Anthony's thing, it was just like that. How Mr. Dave is happening, I'm watching, I say, it feel like how Anthony when it happened. So Anthony will happen over a period of time till eventually get to that.
Yeah.
This is where I'm coming from. Now I do hope that, you know, Dave not have no 4-inch, because if a 4, Dave have did not go work out. You understand? Because
Stop
it on the behave.
Who to bring me on the panel and no onions there? You don't know. All right, never be himself. Go ahead.
Oh, Neil, what do I do with you? Oh my God. No, I think that's about a 16.
Now, please. That would be a womb turner. That would be a womb turner.
Not because
Shaman, you want to say something
turner.
before I play this tape?
That would be a womb turner. Okay, the only thing I have to say, because everybody keeps saying Angelina can't control Iman. I don't think Angelina wants to control Iman. Angelina is losing control of Shayla because of Iman's influence. And that is what worries her. If Iman and Shayla, because she met Iman and she know who Iman was. NBA, why would she want to control an NBA star when she just met him? She was happy that Shayla was with Iman. And I don't think it has anything to do with her wanting to control Iman. She is losing Shayla because Iman influence is too strong on Shayla. So Angelina is losing her influence over Shayla.
Can I pop in on that when you're done?
Sure.
So let me pop in on that. I know what you're saying in terms of that, and I like what you're saying, but I do believe that she would have wanted to control Iman because Angelina works like that. If she can, meaning this is what I'm saying to you. If she can control Iman, then she can control Shayla. That makes sense. Because that's Angelina's take, you know. If she can get one, then she can get the other. Because the truth of the matter is, since Shayla is following behind this man, then anything I tell this man, Shayla will basically do. So if I want Shayla to do this, she's going to do that. So in other words, yes, she would have wanted to control Iman. The only thing is that I think like Sharon Reviews is saying, she just can't control Iman, so it doesn't make no sense. So she no longer likes him. Because the truth of the matter is, if she could have, she would have been able to steer Iman wherever it is that she wanted him to go. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what Emma said.
How did Angelina control Anthony? Through Shayla. Because she was not talking to Anthony at the beginning. It was everything she tells Shayla what to do. And Shayla would do it. So that is how they were. Because Shayla is not following, because Shayla is being influenced by everything Iman is doing. So Shayla cannot tell Iman to do anything that he does not want to do. She could tell Anthony to do anything that she wants Anthony to do. So all Angelina used to do is just plant the seed in Shayla's head. And Shayla would go straight to Anthony, and then they would both control him. But with Iman, his influence, Shayla cannot control Iman. So because of that, Iman is influencing Shayla, and that is Angelina is losing her hold on Shayla. So she does not want that. So I
don't think you to do that.
She prefer to have the hold over Shayla, and Shayla will be able to have the hold over Anthony, because right now she's telling Shayla, stay in your place, be Anthony's comfort, do this, do that, do whatever. She is asking Shayla to control Anthony. She's not asking Anthony to control Shayla. And she's not trying to control, she's just trying to be this mother figure to Anthony. But the influence is coming from Shayla, because she knows what Shayla is capable of doing, and Shayla can use Kai, and Shayla can use whatever cleaning and whatever to control Anthony. That's all they need. But if she is losing Shayla, she doesn't want that. And if Shayla right now, if Anthony and Shayla get back and she realizes that she is still losing Shayla and she cannot control Shayla again, she's not going to like Anthony, because she does not want to lose control of Shayla.
Right. I agree on that.
Let me run in on what you're saying, because I like what you're saying now, because what you're saying as well, I agree with, but I want you to understand the next side of what you're saying. Angelina's thing is just control in general. This is what I think it is, what we're saying. Angelina's thing is control in general. So whatever it takes to control Shayla, that's what she's going to do. If it is Kai, like the other day when she says, you're a bad mother, and because it come from Angelina, Shayla sit her a little bit quiet and didn't go anywhere. Remember, say Shayla go somewhere before now. Remember that Shayla tried this whole thing before, and she actually did go there the last time. The difference this time was that she asked Angelina, because of how Angelina pinpointed it, that's the only reason that kept her in place. So if she can find a way to get any levels of control, Angelina, I think I just control. Because Angelina's always... No, that's what I'm saying. I think we're saying the same thing, we're just saying in different ways. Because she's always been a control freak. If you even... Okay, go back to the time when there's a skit with her and Brody. And Brody said, you always do this, Angelina. That's when you know about Angelina. I say you always have a way of just meddling in things, and you just want to control situations. Brody talked to her about it. Him say you leave Florida and you come here, say with the same thing. I don't know if you remember the skit.
Yes, I remember the skit.
Yeah, man, I must remember the skit, man. So that's Angelina's persona. That's her. That's who she is. She's a control freak. No, she can't control Brody, it now work. She can't control Pam, it now work. She can't control Zastri, it now work. So she upset. And anytime Angelina can't control you, like you're saying, she upset. But yeah, she was trying to see if she could have. What I'm saying though is that she was trying to control Iman, because she feel like Iman would have been a great thing for whatever it is. Now, I think after the weed smoking, like you say, no, I think it changed, because she now starts saying, I'm not so sure if whatever it is, and she realized that Shayla, like you're saying, no, Shaman, she not listen to her anymore. So now she basically have to go rope back in Anthony now. She have to rope him back in, because boy, him and the uncle sucker basically are like, O'Neal now come in. You understand? And I like say O'Neal is going to be in.
You don't have the money. Why? You don't have the money. O'Neal, please. You can't get in that line. You have to move yourself on that line.
O'Neal have the other things, but O'Neal have the type of money them I look for. But O'Neal have the other stuff them. But O'Neal have the
you don't have the type of money.
You guys mischievous. My goodness. O'Neal, just for that, I'm gonna make you look at Pie Guy.
Bring up a cinnamon roll. Pull up the cinnamon roll and the amber.
The cinnamon roll. I think there's something to the cinnamon roll, O'Neal. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
give
an
it.
eye
I'm
on
gonna
it.
give the meaning of the cinnamon. I'm gonna give him the meaning of
Maybe
cinnamon.
because she's so good at cinnamon rolls. Maybe that's a hint. She's
Hold
gonna do
on.
a
Let me
bakery.
give it a spiritual meaning of cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon is widely regarded as a powerful spiritual tool for attracting abundance, prosperity, and wealth. It
Right.
is used to enhance protection, boost psychic abilities, well, now that's something different, and promote
Yes.
healing due to its warming, high vibration
Yes.
energy. Commonly used in rituals, it helps to spark creativity, passion, and
Yes.
suggest. There you go. That's
Yes.
something like a thing on cinnamon. There you go.
Okay. Good. Okay. Thanks.
Do you ever try?
It's summertime.
Almost summer.
I like to be outside.
I do
Mm.
too, but this was a long drive for a workout. And where are we anyway? I mean, I've never been to this part of Georgia.
Relax.
What?
Relax. You know one thing I noticed about you?
What?
You used to be in control.
Wow. I mean,
Huh. You used to running things.
I am a boss. So, yeah, I guess a little bit. I like to run things. I don't know.
Well, I like to, let me take control of this day.
You would take control of this
Let
day.
me take control of this day. Just
Okay.
a little variance from the gym workouts. Some outdoor activity going, you know?
I mean, we've been working out outdoors, but just not this far. I just was wondering where we were. That's all.
Outdoorsy, taking the atmosphere. Summertime, it's supposed to be outdoors. You know, release.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna get going or what?
Release. Wait a minute, though. I got something for you.
You got something for me.
I got something for you. Here you go.
What is this?
Happy birthday to you.
I said, wait a minute.
Yes. I didn't have a candle, but I have a light. So I want you to make your wish. You better be a good one, too.
Okay. Wait, I got questions. First of all, how did you know it's my birthday? I don't talk about it.
I mean, we are business partners. You gave me an ID. I pay attention to detail. You should like it, man. I pay attention to detail. Pay attention to everything. I don't miss nothing. Not a beat.
And you remember my birthday?
Yes. Put it in my calendar. Make sure I remember. But look, make a wish.
Wait. Exactly. How you gonna give me a cinnamon roll and we about to work out? You want me to be fit or fat,
Yeah,
Dave?
take both. Fat in the right places.
Okay, O'Neal, that was a straight hit.
I'm glad Dave said it. So on the ear, so on the say him want her fat.
All the right places. It not
Him
really
want
matter.
the kitty for fat. Him want the kitty must be fat. And that him
What do you
say.
mean,
And that the
kitty?
man say.
O'Neal, what's the meaning of the light? What do you think that light means?
Dave just
What-
me
what-
no
A
know.
candle.
What's
It's
the
a
light?
candle. It represents a candle.
No, I understand that part, but is there some other significance?
I don't know
like-
if there's any significance that like me just know say him want the
There's
kitty
no
for be
candle.
fat. Him want the kitty for be fat. That's what we know. Him want the
O'Neal,
kitty
stop.
for be
Stop.
Stop,
When
O'Neal,
him a-
behave.
He could want the back part to be fat
O'Neal.
too. It doesn't have
Him
to be
which
the
back
kitty.
part?
Oh
It
my
can be the
God.
back
the
part.
kitty him want. A kitty him want the kitty for
It can
fat.
be the back
Ask the
part.
chat if they want the kitty for fat. Ask the chat. Ask the chat. Ask the chat.
Oh, O'Neal, you're so bad. My gosh.
O'Neal. It doesn't
I'm
have to
not
be
gonna
the
type
kitty.
that, O'Neal. I can't. You think
I'm gonna ask them.
I type that? What should I type? That's so I can't type that. That's embarrassing.
That him
Okay,
say.
I'm gonna type.
Y'all are acting like I said that. He said he wants her to be fat in the right
He
places.
said,
Una
fat
act like
and
only
fit.
you know. Una love make it look like only just a misbehave for no reason at all. Me no do
You
nothing.
are.
These
You
are
are
the
misbehaving.
You're so bad.
I tell you.
Jeez. You're right.
Me not do nothing. Dave same one. The kitty for fat. I know me say so. I the man say
Dave,
so.
Dave never said that.
Play about the little part this again.
Top line and day.
You want to
Play
hear that part,
again.
O'Neal? Okay.
Yeah, see, Erica said
He
O'Neal
did say
fresh.
that.
Not fresh.
He did say that,
He
right?
said fat
Fat
in the right places. He never say more the kitty for fat.
Kitty, he want the big old kitty for fat. He want the kitty for what? 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 Come on to this live with y'all. Me know if I'm come out with Sharon, Charmin, and Nanya. Me know what this will get amount to.
You and Charmin are bad. Oh my goodness, you guys are bad.
Like my something else, man.
You guys are.
How would that benefit him if the kitty fat in that place? If
I don't know, but that he must say he
that's what
want
I'm
the right
asking. If
places.
the kitty get fat now, it's still not gonna benefit him. Say me no want to fatten the kitty now. Me da
want
wait
fatten the
until
kitty
him
right
have the
now.
kitty. No. Fatten the kitty right now not benefit him. Because him not getting no kitty now. Him have to wait till him get the kitty, then him fatten it.
Him just throwing him lines right now. Man putting them lines because them have to go and, visualize the fatness of the kitty.
You ever eat that then? Him a try fatten something and feel.
No, him a visualize the fatness of the kitty. And
My
men
show has
visualize.
been
I'm in the back of the people them show. Never mind. Y'all bring me out, not for this. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Friends, let me apologize. Let me apologize to those who are just coming on. I do apologize. Only don't mean any harm at all. I didn't say it,
Charmin, you bad too. Both of you guys together. Oh
y'all brought me on to misbehave. Listen to me. Man said want to have a fat in the right places.
Well, I guess there's exercises for that, right?
Yes, Daniel. Get out of here.
O'Neal, when you say you want it fat like Buff Bay, O'Neal, you say you want it fat like Buff Bay.
That's what Dave is saying. Dave is saying he wants to know if she's from Buff Bay, and if she's not, he needs to be getting her into Buff Bay.
Exactly, in the Buff Bay area. Yes, definitely.
Chat, can you please put a cat inside of the comments for me, please? Can you guys please put a cat inside of the comments, please? Put some cats in the comments. Put some cats in the comments, chat, please. Watch if you're gonna go and say cat now. Look on this now. Look what you're going to say a woolly pack cat, kitty cat in the fat kitty cat in the comment. Put the cat inside the comments here, chat. We love y'all. By the way, hope y'all are supporting the content creators. Please put up the kitty. If you're supporting the,
I don't know how.
Look on the amount of kitty them come up. Look at the kitty them. Look on the kitty them. Look at the kitty them. Hello kitty. Hello kitty like hey kitty. Hello kitty. Look at the kitty. Hey kitty. Hello kitty like hey kitty. There you go. Look at the kitties.
I know.
Bring out the kitties, please. If you're inside the chat and you're watching, bring your best kitty out. Bring the kitty out, please.
My goodness. Look, somebody put Lioness Amber. Nature.
O'Neal, you're so misbehaving today.
O'Neal, my poll is 83% says that
they say you're misbehaving today.
Yes.
It's because me love the moderators. Because me love the moderators. That's why. Yeah, no, O'Neal, no one to bring O'Neal on. You know you're going to get.
83% says yes for the poll that I run.
Them say yes.
Yes.
You see that? Mm-hmm. That's right. See them say them want it at the right places.
In the right places. So, Charmin, you cannot say nothing now.
And I will still hang with the 17%. I will still hang with the 17%.
No matter with the Charmin, because say that way, myself.
Hang with the 17%.
I have 88% now, Charmin.
I may hang with the 12%.
Charmin knows. She knows. Let me say this, by the way, friends. If we're not used to it, this is the best daytime talk show right now on the internet. So make sure we're not going to keep tuning in every single day. That's what it is. Only just on here, basically, but it's the best daytime talk show. These three ladies, them rock it all the time. Nanya says, Sharon reviews, and Charmin. So I want to know it work already. Charmin, wait about the kitty now, Charmin. They want the fat up kitty. That him want.
But him a fat up kitty for somebody else.
You know where yourself about him fat up the kitty.
Don't worry yourself about
for somebody else. Because I know Anthony nah give up that kitty today. So easy.
The fatness
They
Oh,
say
Neil,
On
what?
the
Anthony not give up
kitty.
that kitty. They're so easy. Same just a fat it up for
I got a
somebody
question
else.
for O'Neill.
Go
O'Neill, what
ahead,
do you
Well,
think?
Nanya.
yes.
You think you know Amber? Like
Uh-huh.
we know Amber, even though you like to bash
Mm.
Amber, and we want to get you
Uh-huh.
for that. But
Lord gosh.
what do you think as far as what you see with the Amber character and Dave? Do you see it going somewhere, or just?
I believe
I
so.
know
I
it's
think there I
just a
with
thought.
Amber and Dave, I think they really are exploring to see exactly if they can go places. And one of the
Yeah.
things you're getting right now is Dave is getting a lot of likes because people
Yeah.
We
naturally
like him.
like him. It's not like, okay, for Victor, it was more of
Yeah, no.
finally you give her somebody outside of outside of Anthony, but they didn't
Yeah.
really like Victor because them
Yeah.
never really we have a
We know Amber doesn't
we have
like.
a predominantly black audience. That's the
She
truth.
likes
That's
black
just the truth.
men anyway.
Then and besides them, they didn't like the green card story.
Oh
It
yeah.
turned people
Mm-mm.
off. Yeah, that story going to turn people off any day
Yeah,
of the
the green
week.
card
Right? Because
now.
people
Yeah.
have trauma with those things of where them
Yeah.
give people them green card and them no, them leave them. Them people have trauma with that. So you can't go with that story. Then I think Kelvin would have worked, but then when him started the Kelvin Brittany thing, that threw people off.
Yeah,
So they
that's all.
never ever want Kelvin and Brittany again. But the people have a natural liking for Dave. Like when I say he's a black man and him really black, not light skin black.
We
And
like
it's
that
nothing
kind of
against
black.
light skin, but it's
We
nothing
like that
against
black.
light skin. I'm not saying that, but me just I say women tend to have a little thing, especially black women. They like the man them dark, like myself, yeah.
We
Black,
do.
like underneath the bed. Yeah, like
We
you're looking
do.
on like underneath the bed, basically. You know, you need a light to shine on me till you can see me. That type of black, the type of black
We
where
do.
basically.
We like black men.
So that's
The
what it
blacker
is.
the berry, the
That's what it
sweeter
is.
the juice.
The sweeter the juice.
Yep.
That's
I
why
don't
Dave
know
want the
about
kitty
that.
fit.
It's
I
true.
don't know about that. Don't
Oh,
bother with that, please.
Trapstar. I got a $5 what
There
you
you
call it,
go.
O'Neill? I got a
Is that super chat?
super chat.
There we go. Good
Oh
job.
my God.
Thank you for the super chat, Trapstar. Please read the
Thank you,
super chat so that
Trapstar.
them know what's going on.
Oh
Dave is
wow.
hot chocolate.
Fat, eh?
Anthony is chocolate too, but he's milk chocolate.
Anthony too yellow.
Dave is
Too-
dark
too
chocolate.
light skin,
Anthony's
yeah.
milk chocolate.
I like black men.
Yeah, you have milk
I-
chocolate. I love
what
milk chocolate.
What I get to
I don't
understand
care
is
about
that
women.
there
I
is
like
a
men.
we like men. There
I
is
like
a
men.
Read our comment.
read Trapstar's comment, Nanya. Did you see Trapstar's
Oh,
comment?
where's Traps?
Just so-
Yeah, I'm so
Okay,
Yeah.
stuck
I'll
on.
read it.
I'm stuck
Yeah.
on Dave. I'll read it. Thank you.
No,
I'm
put
so
it up.
stuck
Put it up
on
on your
Dave.
chat.
Okay, I'm tired, Trapstar. This is my first super chat ever. Okay, she said, if I can do it.
Can you put it up on the screen? There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Do y'all think Anthony will fake heart? Yes. Trapstar says, do y'all think Anthony will fake heart trouble if he sees Dave to stop the divorce? He definitely
Chances are,
is
yeah.
going to have a fit.
Probably.
O'Neill, I think he will. Trapstar, I think he will. I do think so.
Mhm.
I think he will. And Amber will be right there. No matter what else
Possibility
is
is high.
going on in the world.
That's true. The possibility is high.
So you're saying he's going to fake illness to keep Amber tied to him?
Possibly, yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
man, we
doubt
do that,
it.
you know, them we say them belly hurt them. Lord, babe, my belly hurt me. You have to stay with me. You need to stay with me because if you don't stay with me, I'm gonna fall down. Of course. Man, we
That's true.
fake it, man. What do you mean? Anything you have to do to make you stay, you go and do it. That's what the name of the game is. They'll do anything. It might trip over a cord and just fall right in front of us. Oh God, oh, you okay? Just
Yeah.
get the empathy.
And he would do that, and she would take a
But do you
pause.
think
Anthony
Amber
will-
would really stay just because of that?
Unless we have a
Maybe.
diary of a black woman moment.
Yeah, maybe,
You know.
maybe because she regardless, you know, I think that right now she upset with him, but I think she still have feelings for him. I just that she, you know,
Did you hear
Just
what
like
she
it's
said
hard
this
for him now.
morning? Did you hear what she said
What she
this
said?
morning?
What
She
she
said she's still that submissive,
She's
soft
still in
wife.
there.
She's still that wife, but
Yeah.
Anthony has brought out a different side of her.
Let me find that one.
So So apparently she's still saying, I am still that person that loves you and would do whatever for you, but because of how you're behaving, you bring out a
Then
different
that's
side
not.
of me.
That's
Well.
true.
Ask Nanya. Ask the
Yes.
audience this along with Sharon reviews, and Sharon reviews put this on yours as well. Is Amber really submissive though? Because that's no that have some questions in it. Listen to what she just said to Dave just now. Is she really submissive? That's a question for the
No,
audience.
we are submissive
Because
when
she's a
we want to
boss.
be. I'll put it in the chat. But O'Neill,
Mm-hmm.
I know how to be submissive, but I
That's what
know
I'm
who I
saying.
really am. So for me, being submissive is fake.
Right. And don't say when men talk about submissive, we're not talking about please tell the people in that chat.
No,
We're
I
not
know what
talking
you
about
mean.
1930 where you're in the apron and kitchen. Please stop giving me that imagery. No man is thinking of you to do that.
Yeah, but O'Neill,
That's not
you
it. Submissive. Go
you
on.
but you can be a boss and still submissive to your partner.
You
Because I
can be.
mean, you can be a boss
Mm-hmm.
because you're owner of a business. And when you are
Mm-hmm.
dealing with your business, you're a boss. You're not going to be submissive in your business because you don't want your employee to come walk over you. When she said
Mm-hmm.
she's a boss, it did not mean that she's a boss everywhere. She just mean
Mm-hmm.
that yes, I'm a boss. I have a business. I'm a business
Mm-hmm.
owner, so I'm a boss. But
Right.
she's saying she's submissive to Anthony. The
As a
two
wife.
things can be true. As a wife, the two things
Hmm.
can be true. And she said in the beginning, look how
Mm-hmm.
Anthony used to treat her. She tell Anthony the other day I was a doormat for you. You always treat me like I'm a doormat. So the
Sharon,
two
you want to jump
things
in?
can be true.
Yeah, but we're getting Sharon. But let me, before let me maybe Sharon can answer it. But Sharon, she okay. When she says she's submissive, but now she's telling it's a Deva ask her if she always likes to be in control. Something like that effect him just said a while ago. And she responded, right, that she's a boss. And so the boss thing just come up just now. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking questions because it's two separate lines. What I also know of Amber is that Amber plays, I'm gonna give you what Amber plays as a man. She plays like a woman who is submissive, but she's not really submissive.
No, she's
Right.
not.
She just she
She's what I
just do
am. I'm
she
not
just
submissive.
do she just do
Mm-hmm.
enough to try to see exactly if she can fake it then for a little bit. If that's the best word I have right now, right? So she'll play a
Mm-hmm.
certain little way, and then when she wants her own way, she'll find ways of means of getting it. For example, they look up money for the furniture, the money for the other things, the whatever it is. I've seen her do these things. So when we say if she's submissive, when you say she had a submissive wife, that is we can question it a little bit and ask, is she really submissive? That's a
No,
question. Go ahead, Sharon
Please,
reviews.
if she want to.
no. Amber is not submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Amber is more of a. I think if Anthony, I think Dave would bring out the dominatrix side to Amber, like 50 Shade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
And
so.
I don't see Amber being
no,
I don't
because
think
no,
so one bit.
no. You remember that day with Anthony. This is why I
Mm-hmm.
says Amber is not submissive. Anthony is submissive. Because we really look at when he was going up the stage with like a feminine,
Mm-hmm.
whatever was going on there, and touch
Mm-hmm.
him on it, he's role playing. So she's the boss, so she can control that kind of aspect within the relationship. But when it's not in the bedroom, she is
Mm-hmm.
submissive. But in the bedroom, but Anthony hasn't given her that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think
See
it's
where you,
more.
hold on, Sharon reviews. Me love what you say because let me ask you a question because I love what you're saying because it's have a topic to it. There
Yeah.
are times, and men know this, that women have a way of using the kitty as leverage to try to control things. Go ahead, Sharon reviews. Say what you're saying now with the
Okay.
bedroom.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So guys, and if us to if you're 100 pledged Christianity, we know we have a group of Christian ladies. If you're scared to say what I'm saying, I'm sorry, but as long as you're married, you can't do anything with your husband, right? So what
Yes.
I'm saying now with Amber, yes, Amber is not a submissive person, but she can be if she wants to be. She
Mm-hmm.
can role play, so she can turn it off. And with Wayne, I think Wayne is more of a dominatrix side of a man, and he
Mm-hmm.
will bring out that submissive side to Amber. With Anthony now, Anthony is more of a submissive person, So if they're going to role play, Amber will be the one in control of that role play. Anthony will succumb to that, but they will do it in turn, like how he likes her to clean and she clean. You know what I mean? So she's being submissive towards Anthony then. But there are times, what you can see when they get back together, she was saying, okay, when she says, okay, what do you like about what did Shayla did and whatever, and he says, oh, she would wear her maid uniform. She says, well, I'm not a maid, I'm a boss. And then she just tell him to get inside there, and he said, oh yeah, and he was, he's running. So we can see that Amber can turn it off and she can turn it on. And guys like when the ladies do role play. Some men doesn't. Some men like to turn off the light. Some ladies like to turn off the light.
Lock off the light.
And I like the light. I like to see what is going on. I have
You
to
don't need
make
to see what's
sure
going on.
it is not the liquor pinky there or the liquor water. Oh, you know that baby carrot?
I don't care. I don't care.
As long as it's not the liquor tea, the box of grace wieners, we're gonna get there. But a lot of those little wieners, I must say, they are very. You know what I'm saying, honey?
I know what you're saying. Run, ladies, run. When I can't manage, just run because I get,
Sometimes those guys with the donkey legs and the little wieners know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say it without being explicit.
The man said it doesn't matter the size of
man.
And some of them says if you're weak in the hips, you have to be strong in the lips. So I don't know. It's allowed to say here. O'Neil, you're bringing the works to me.
Check, please. Check, please. My moderators are lovely. Listen to me, friends. I'm telling you, this is the best daytime show. I'm telling you before. If you're not watching the show every day, they come on every day.
Oh my God, Sharon!
Back in the days when I was younger, it did not matter where. I was more like I was a free spirit. Beach, river, in a car, on that tree, anywhere.
What?
I didn't say what?
I am heated right now. My God, I need to fan.
Let me out, lad. Let me out.
I'm gonna play Anthony twiddling his fingers now.
O'Neil's fault.
It's hot.
O'Neil, it's all your fault.
Stop.
O'Neil, I was a free spirit, okay?
I tell you that 50 Shades. I tell you, don't ever read that 50 Shades.
No.
Don't read it.
Stop, Sharon. Behave yourself. God got hot sweater.
The man said it doesn't matter how big is the ocean as long as you can swim. Okay.
Yes.
So
hot dog on the hallway.
They've X-rated my show, chat. They've X-rated my show. Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. Ooh, Lord. I'm gonna read 5 comments.
Chat, please don't look at me differently. Chat, please don't look at me.
Look at the chat, Nanya.
Look at me differently. We were just joking. Okay?
Look what Gwen said. Gwen said you're absolutely right. Look at Gwen's comment.
Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. Go ahead.
Look at Gwen's. Put up Gwen's comment. Put up Gwen's comment. Gwen Evans. It's close to the bottom. It's in between LaKinsey and Tina.
Oh, well, I see LaKinsey.
That is for y'all's show. Put it up so that yes, people can see because they need to know that the show good. Y'all need to be watching the show. They come on every single day.
You read it. I don't see it. I see.
Gwen says, O'Neil, you're absolutely right. The best show on YouTube. That's what she said.
Oh,
so the moderators know.
Thank you.
Oh my God, is Miss Banner in the house?
There you go. So you don't need to know the best show up on YouTube right now. These ladies, them rock. I'm just on for this a little time because them didn't need me to come on, and I had to.
You can't leave yet. You and Sharon started this stuff.
Me, O'Neil has been very nice. I've not done anything. It is no secret.
I'm gonna bring up this video. We're gonna watch Anthony twiddle his fingers. Hold on. Oh my goodness.
Look Look on car. Look on
This
car in
is
my chat.
tedious.
But yes, Charmin. Car,
Thank
you know
you,
the stuff
Steve.
to with Charmin. Car, you know easy, no.
You
You
guys are
have your fans
bad.
them. You have your fans
Thank
them
you, Miss
Charmin in
Steve.
the chat. Boy, may I tell you, your fans. You say your fans them a misbehave. Them a misbehave.
No, they're not.
Gwen, don't worry yourself. Gwen, I know only love me, but more want to give them the love because I love them. Them know me love all three of them. Me love all of my moderators. In fact, I love all of my people in my community, but I make sure I'm giving them them like, them flowers on here while I'm on here, so they know them get them flowers.
So
So
bad.
don't worry,
Miss
Gwen.
Steve,
It's
thank you
for
for the
them. This
super
one is
chat.
for them.
I can't look at that video. Sitting there twiddling his
You know
finger.
what? You know what? You know what? Put up
Leave
that
my
video then.
nephew. Leave my nephew alone. Please play his
Yo,
video.
You know
you
what?
love
Your
Anthony
nephew.
too on and off. On and off. 1 minute you like him, and next minute you cuss
Yeah,
him
when
out.
him do
Oh,
something feel
me?
like him,
I never like him.
first. If him do
That's
something
her
feel like him,
nephew.
you like him. If him not do something feel like him, you don't like him. But I may
I'm
split
just
in
messing.
the
I know.
middle.
Now Migley.
Yes, right in the middle.
Like how other things cut in a two, and Dave I try get some. But nonetheless,
Dave not get no half. Dave not get no half.
Oh my God.
None, can you please play the stuff before these ladies make O'Neill get out of sorts with things?
I
Sharon
live-
knows I'm not
Look,
nothing
you
like
guys
this.
have me all discombobulated.
Right now, you're
Jeez.
exhibiting every
Look at Anthony play with his fingers. Look. Sit here twiddling my thumbs. Look at him. Your nephew, Salman.
It's coming like that was on speed dial.
He's speed dialing, all right.
Oh my God. He's so mean and nasty.
Good morning.
Listen to him, won't even speak.
Maybe he shouldn't have said anything.
I said, good morning.
Good morning. You know, Amber,
What?
I never thought I'd see the day.
Listen to him, devil.
What day, Anthony?
The day that Amber Dalton, my wife,
Scott.
lost God.
Nanya, stop it right there.
Okay.
I'm wondering if God just fell out of Amber's purse. Like she had him in her purse, basically. Stop it for me. God
Okay.
was in Amber's purse, and basically she's been running around with Dave, and him just drop out her purse.
You know what?
Oh Lord,
You better leave
Dave,
that
you know,
alone.
I've lost God for some reason. I don't know how Anthony come up with this because that's the only imagery I get in my mind. If God drop out her purse, or
And
maybe
he's hanging around with Angelina yesterday.
Yes.
Anthony is so crazy. I don't get him.
That's what came to my mind when he said she lose God. That's what I didn't pay
She lost
attention.
God. He fell out of her
I
purse.
don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where she lost him. I would have asked him.
she lost him
when
up
me
there
lose
on
him.
the God rock. You know, she left him up there. Oh my goodness. Where did he fall out of your purse? Oh no,
This is in full devil mode. Red.
He is. He is.
What did I say about on his red tie? What did I say about on his red tie?
No, you just a tie. You mean a full devil mode. You're in a quarter devil mode,
sure.
but you mean a full.
Listen to him. He's just so.
What are you talking about?
You've
I
lost
lost
God.
I lost
Yes.
God, Anthony.
I love her response though.
You know, there was a time when the woman that I'm looking at right now used to be beaming with God, talk about God all the time. And right now you're exhibiting every facet of a person who has lost him.
Really? So you've had God this entire time. You didn't lose him when you were out doing your dirt, huh?
I actually did. I did lose God.
Did you ever have him?
Exactly.
I had God,
Oh, okay.
but I did lose him. I lost him.
Never had him.
And I can tell you right now, for somebody who has lost God, the way that I was moving wasn't right. Just like the way you're moving right now.
Mm. I lost God. That's funny. Because the man's supposed to lead the household. He's supposed to be the leader, the spiritual head, the covering. So if I lost him, it's because I was following you.
Good, Amber.
See that submissive wife, that soft wife that you had in the beginning? She's from God. And she's still here, Anthony. But you have brought out a different side of me. Because following you has gotten me absolutely nowhere. Because I realized that you're not a rock. You're not a firm foundation, Anthony. So I was just
Hard enough.
standing on sinking sand.
I just love his face at the end.
Nanya, stop it right there, son.
Stop it.
And he's
Okay.
been with me a long time.
So how dare she tell him that he's not a rock? So she's saying him not hard enough these days. Basically, she's saying him not firm enough. She said it not firm enough. As of recent times, it's soft. In other words, she has to basically. I know,
You are so bad.
Him need two of the pill when him they take. When name Jacoby, him need two Jacoby pill.
Oh,
said-
wait, a Miss Gladys pill.
Correct. She's saying him not hard enough. She has said him not a quicksand. You understand?
Like a
It's
mess.
flaccid. She O'Neal say that as she say it. Do not need to take it up with Amber. Take it up with Amber because I didn't say it. Y'all need to take it up with Amber. She say he's not hard.
You know what?
Hard.
I can't even think like O'Neal. I can't even think like you. Like
Hard.
That never come to my mind.
Him can't get two of the pill from Mike.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he needs stuff.
She's saying he has ED. That's what she's saying in a nutshell. They could be meaning double lines, just like y'all have different meanings when I have. She's saying, chat, is Anthony having ED problems? That is exactly what Amber is insinuating. Is Anthony having ED problems?
You never know. You never know.
On a rock.
Anything is
She said it
possible.
not solid. At that she said, Nanya, she said it not solid. I know me said. She said he's not
Exactly.
solid. And he's not hard enough. He's more like quicksand. More like quicksand. You're not, you know what? But you know what? I used to think that a man run the house, but you're not a rock. You're not, you're what you're gonna be saying.
O'Neal, behave yourself.
My God, me no know. You know what? Only
Okay,
like
let me answer to Miss B. Hold on, one moment. Miss B sent me a super chat. So thank you, Miss B. And she said, Sharon, you are too much today. It's O'Neal's fault. We're gonna blame O'Neal. Did you read Trapstar thing also? Trapstar said, do you think Anthony will fake heart attack trouble if he sees Dave to stop the divorce? He's definitely going to have a fit. Thank you, Sharon.
Can I say something?
Of course you can, darling.
In the grand scheme of things, Anthony's not wrong. In the grand scheme of things, Anthony's not wrong because Amber remember Amber used to be reading her Bible and praying with him, and he used to see her doing those things. People complaining that she's not doing those things anymore. So in the grand scheme of things, he's not wrong. She is not doing the things she used to do when he just came back. She used to be there reading and she would pray and all of that. So now she's running around with Dave and he's not seeing her do the things she used to do.
You can't put Dave in there that fast.
Okay, so let's take out Dave. She's not doing the things that she used to do anymore. So
and tell me why she doesn't do it anymore, Auntie.
I don't know
Why,
about Amber
Auntie?
because Amber has other stuff going on with her.
Like
But
a whole
that,
lot, like a restaurant that's failing
yes,
and a
but that
husband that
should not
doesn't
stop her.
care.
That should not stop her from being in
Mm.
touch with God. That's all Anthony's saying.
We
Anthony
just
said,
haven't
"You
seen it,
use." I
Charmaine.
know. Hear what he said. I lost God, and I know what it looks like when somebody lost God, and that is what you are looking like right now. Because he
Would
knows what it looks like. Because he did
Would you
lose.
like me to play the rest of the tape so she
Yeah.
can tell you why?
Yep.
Would you like to see the rest of it? You
Hold
saw
Yes.
on,
this
not yet.
already.
Hold on, not yet, Nanya, because I want to respond with what you're saying and along with what Charmin is saying.
Uh-huh.
I shared some of the sentiment today with looking at that what you're saying. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There is and by the way, if you look at one of the back tapes where she spoke to Dave, she knows it too. This extremely petty and catty Amber is not her.
She's
And it is well,
angry.
and correct. So that's what I think Anton is saying when he must say she lose God, because the Amber was a bit more,
Oh, okay.
even if she was upset, she's a bit more gentle with her upsetness. She's not as crude and unkind, because she is right now very unkind. Like really
Well,
and
Yeah.
truly,
Anya,
like
if she
she
wants a
just a look
divorce,
for.
she wants a
And
divorce.
I'm not
Give it to
saying
her.
nay, sure, she want a divorce for sure. But again, of course, you're gonna have him saying him don't want a divorce either. And for good measure, like I showed y'all. Make you know why I think, okay, that's why I said from start when she asked for this divorce, she really and truly should have stated the exact reason versus giving these different reasons, because man mind don't think like that.
Yeah, you're
If
Exactly.
slow.
when you tell a
Slow.
man say, well, I want a divorce because me want some support. Then him think, oh well, him need to support it. Then him start trying to support it. Then say, oh no, it's because of something else. You've
He didn't
confused him.
support her. Okay, strike one. He didn't support her. Next,
Okay. So let's say him never
let's
support
go.
her, but the deal is that she's giving different pieces of the puzzle. Like for example, how she'd come up
Yeah.
with even the Shayla thing back again, and that pop back in and him and say, but wait, but me think you forgive me and you forgive Shayla.
He
So I
gave her
understand how it is.
$5,000 that he wouldn't explain. Next,
Hold
I
on,
got an answer for everything
Yeah,
you
but
say.
yeah, man, you got
Amber,
hold on,
Amber
man.
is
Listen
assuming.
first.
Okay.
But she's also that's one. She's assuming. Number two, let's just work on it the way you're looking at it.
Okay.
He's saying you're unkind to me, but you're treating Shayla well.
Exactly.
And there's no answer for that. That are the disconnect in Anthony's mind. Him can't get okay. This is why I said to y'all, if Amber was firing with Anthony and she fire with Shayla, I don't think Anthony will question her. But the reason why I'm a questioner is because guess what? Missy, I do every single thing with Shayla and your body with Shayla. But when it comes to me, I just pure shots, a body blow on top of body blow. So he doesn't
Give her a divorce
understand.
then.
Yes. That
Give her a divorce.
wait, give her what?
Give her a divorce.
He might give her, but hey, it just I said no, I give her because of what. But I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you why I must say. I don't think him far off, him square with whatever it is. Now, does she have reasons for get upset on them thing? I'm not saying nay, but him just I say must say, and I don't think that Charmin was wrong from out of which part she coming from out of. But he's saying what he's saying.
I'm sorry. I don't think I could live with a husband who would reside in the house with me every day for months, and the only thing he wants from me is intimacy. I could not live that way.
Right.
I mean, I just couldn't. And I keep telling him over and over and over. And then she doesn't even know what he's doing behind her back as far as running and telling people about Wayne and he's still friends with Wayne. If she ever finds all that out, do you think she'll ever forgive him?
The what? If she'll ever forgive him for
ever
what?
forgive him for all the dirt he's doing behind her back? Like telling every man that'll listen that she slept with Wayne, but he's supposed to be over it also. And that Shayla's such a great mom and she's sitting there smoking weed and blowing it out of the front door and giving her Shayla money and just all the accolades. And he won't even get her a marketing strategist. Like he doesn't care. He acts like he does not care about Amber. And I just don't see anywhere where he shows that he cares. What woman would
about Amber?
Here? Yeah. I just don't see a woman that wants to live in a marriage that empty for almost a year and your husband's been in an affair for almost 2 years. And
Well, let me
I
ask you
can't
this.
make sense of that.
Well, let me ask you this, because I think I had this question today and I started asking people, and I made a statement.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all can work on this and tell me exactly what the idea is, right?
Okay.
Y'all can work on it and tell me what it is. Did Amber come into this marriage because of let me ask this. Did Amber behave submissive and do all the things that y'all are talking about because she was guilty for what she did with Wayne?
Yes.
Is that what affected how Amber has been through this entire? Is that one of the major things that has made Amber? Because that's the thing, you know. In other words, Amber didn't be her actual self. So in other words, just like I was saying, Anthony wasn't himself and him changed and him getting whatever it is, can we also say the same thing for the Amber character? Just like I said for Anthony, because we know Anthony really has changed up. Has Amber switched up because she came into this with like what you call it now, like a mark against her, which she's trying to overcome all this time?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fair assessment on it as well? And would that now peer into any of what we're seeing right now?
She came in with a secret. I'd say she came in with a definite secret.
Yeah.
And she didn't, it's just like she didn't expect that secret to be exposed. Neither did Anthony. Was not going to stop cheating with Shayla until he got caught. Correct. So you've got both these people coming into a marriage. Amber did what she did, and I still say we saw the video. There was no sex that day. However, given that, she was fine as far as he could tell coming into the marriage. And then there's Shayla running around. Then here comes Piari and all these other things going on. These people never even had a chance to have a honeymoon where they got a chance to know each other. It's built on lies. He stopped Rose's wedding. This marriage, to me, is doomed. It just is. And they're just building lie on top of lie on top of lie.
So that's what I'm showing you. But a lot of the narrative is that Anthony is the man responsible for all of this.
No, she's got her part. Oh no, she's got her part.
A lot of the narrative, you know. Go ahead.
But when she got married to him, she turned all of her attention to him, except for the attention she showed Amber, and that was her biggest mistake. Shayla was the biggest mistake once Amber got married, because Wayne was no longer a factor until the whole therapy thing where they never addressed Shayla. They only addressed Wayne, blah, blah, blah. So, and then he goes off, he has an affair, and she only found out because Shayla told it and extorted him to bring him back. And here we are. So, nothing has worked.
So Charmaine is asking the question. We know Anthony has lost God. Has Amber also lost God?
No. I think God is buried inside of Amber. Hold on. When you go into a darkness, sometimes, O'Neill, you don't see God. You don't feel God because you're in your flesh. When Amber decides to turn around and say, like she did and yelled off that mountain this morning or whatever, God's address doesn't change. He is always there. And if we look up and we need him and we ask him, I'm here, I need you, he will come back. He's there.
So has Anthony lost God then?
Yes.
So
if we can say yes for Anthony, then how come Amber lose God?
Has he ever even had? O'Neill, has he ever even had God? And that's my question, because he doesn't even know what's in the Bible. And then what the little he learned from Amber, he uses it against her. So when somebody tell me when Anthony ever looked at a Bible and knew what he was reading?
Well, we're looking at the question we're raising is we're at this point where they're talking about who has lost God from who has lost God. And now, right now, go ahead, Charmaine, finish it up. Okay? I think you know where I'm going.
One moment, guys. One moment, Charmaine. Antoinette gave me a super chat. She says maybe she is, but they just not showing it. Known the skit. So they're not showing what Antoinette that she lost God.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She can correct that
Because
one.
remember in this skit, Amber says if she lost God, she's following him.
She's following him.
That's
Yes,
what she said to him right there in that
that's
skit.
right. That's what she
So
said, O'Neill.
she's saying she's following Anthony and lost God.
As the
Yes.
So
king, the
that
head
means
of
she
the
lost
house,
God then.
she's
So that
following
means
him.
so does that
That
mean
means
she has
she
lost
lost
God?
God
I'm
because
Nanya.
if Anthony
I,
lost God and she's following Anthony, that
and
means she has lost God. What I was
Exactly.
I
asking, let me
understand what she's saying. Now, that's not something I would ever say because I won't follow you to the depths of hell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what she said. And
Mm-hmm.
biblically, I understand what she's saying.
Is she
However,
right? Is she right?
No,
if
but
you
you
believe
can't
in
lose God.
old
That's
school,
Arian says. You
if
can't
you
lose God. That's just not putting God first. That's all. But God is still within them right now. God is still within them, but they're not tapping into the higher power of God. You understand? They're just
I
letting the
hear,
flesh lead them.
I understand that. But what I'd ask, Anthony is seeing Amber, this side of Amber that is not of God. That's all he's saying. I'm seeing, and he told Shayla that I'm seeing a new side of Amber. This side of Amber is not the side of Amber that he knows that was godly. And that's all he's saying to her. She lost God. Because what he's seeing now is what he, Anthony, was when he said he lost God. Amber is moving that same way that he was moving
Exactly, goddess.
when he lost God. So therefore he's saying to Amber, you lost God because this is not
Anthony
the
doesn't even
Amber.
know God,
Yeah,
so
but this it
miss
doesn't
me.
matter. This is not the Amber that
No.
Anthony knew when Amber was talking about God, talking about forgiveness, talking about all of that. This is a different Amber. Amber said, this is the same Amber that is in me, but you brought out a
Thank you,
different
Andrea.
side. And that's the
Can I
side that
read this one?
Anthony is talking.
Okay, this
Amber
one is
didn't lose
important.
God. Anthony doesn't know God, and he never has. And I will stick to that because he doesn't know God. So how can he tell her she lost God? Because she's not sitting there with him at the foot of her bed, reading him bedtime stories every night. Is that why he's saying that? Because what you all are saying to me makes no sense. A person who doesn't know God is going to judge a person who does. The woman wants a divorce. He's angry about it, and he's going to lash out and say anything he can to hurt this woman. Period.
We
Point
we
blank.
so we know that he's going to say anything. The point of the matter is that she has responded by saying a lot of other things. So Charmin make a point and saying, well, he must say, hey, Amber, you kind of become a different person, whatever it is. All right, fine. So that's the deal. She's now responding by saying, well, Anthony, well, hey, I was following you. My next question is, was she really following Anthony during the entire cycle of the marriage? That's my next question.
Well,
Because she said she follow Anthony.
when she was trying to be the perfect wife and let him just take over and take the bar and do anything he wanted, and she wanted to go to school, all this foolishness, and she never once put her foot down. And so I guess that is the wife that he wants, the one that lets him be the feet who step
Hold
on a
on.
doormat.
So I like that part there. Don't worry, I'm not disagreeing with that part there. I'm trying to go for the God part because no, I think what people is trying to do is to decipher what she's saying, decipher what Anthony is saying to see exactly between both of them. She's saying, hey, it's because of whatever it is, right? Because she's following Anthony. I am no questioning. Was she really following Anthony and lost God? Was that what she was following? Because if I can remember, she's been married for how much years now? They married? 3 years? 2 years?
They've been married 3 years, just
Okay,
about 3
3
years,
years.
and only been
How
home
long?
like 9
And
months.
correct. So now let me ask this now. Shayla has been actively in the two of them life for a very long time and has been leading both of them for a very long time. So really and truly, if we talk about who really makes you lose God and losing a God, and that's what I think Shamina get into, and Shamina ask question. I said, wait, well, let's talk about this losing a God business, right? Because clearly God drop out of our purse. Clearly.
Yeah.
That's what Anthony said, God drop out of our purse.
Yes. Can
She
I
have
say
got to walk
something,
around with.
Anya?
Go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead.
All right. So, goddess of let me just answer to goddess thing here. I just lost it. Hold on. Okay, so Goddess says, if Amber has God and is praying and reading her Bible, she wouldn't be with Dave like that. She would be convicted. And Goddess is absolutely correct, because if Amber been in the Bible, oh, she should be in the Bible. But remember, Goddess, what you call it there? Dave is her business partner, and she is smitten with Dave, and he's also, and that has nothing to do with the Bible or whatever. Right now, Amber let the devil. Remember, um, Dave says the devil come into between Amber and Anthony relationship, right? But she is smitten right now with Dave. So when you really look at it, God and then there is the Shayla aspect within that relationship too. So now we have Dave, a business partner, who throws at into the ring. Amber is not behaving godly, because a lot of people do not like the fact that she's still married and she's entertaining this person who is making her smile again. So if she's in her Bible more, as Goddess is asking, then there won't be any Dave. She won't be there texting Dave 24/7. She there texting Dave and whatever, right? People want her to be by herself right now. They don't want her to be in no. Oh, they're doing it. It's subtle, but people want her to focus more on Amber. And I think if Amber focused more on herself, a lot of people would really enjoy her focusing more on herself. And if she focus more on herself, then she will be able to help Anthony, because at the end of the day, a woman always help the husband. Anthony is feeling miserable, and O'Neill also says Amber only said to him she want a divorce. She doesn't stated why she want the divorce. He's asking her and she didn't tell him. She says only thing she said before the divorce, that she wanted a divorce, that whose perfume, what that. And she said, Anthony, this is why I can't trust you. The last straw was when she smelled, when he took that $5,000 out of the account, and she realized that it went to Shayla. She yells at him in front of the baby to say, I know where that money went. And still Anthony is clueless. He doesn't understand. So if she's more into her work and praying, as Goddess is saying, then she won't be entertaining more of Dave. Yes, I understand. Dave is exercising. She is her therapy person who is helping her to find herself, to get, you know what I mean, to get one with herself. But at the same time, she's bringing out a side to her that Anthony does not recognize. And he's calling her out on that. But he's failing miserably, because instead he come at her at a more calmer level, but he's upset and he's beside himself. He don't know what to do. But if he had just gotten her a box of chocolate, as Charmaine says, and some flowers, I say, and sit on that step instead of him there going like this, it would have been received more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be received more. What he did with Mishana is unacceptable. He knows Mishana does not like Amber. And he went, so the devil came into Anthony. He went because Mishana is trying to pour into him, because you know Mishana is a cougar. She likes them young, and he has the money. And no matter what, no matter if they're old or young, they're always after man with money. You know what I mean? So he takes Mishana as a mother figure. So he thought he could trust her, but he did it the wrong way. What Anthony should have done, if he needs to talk to somebody who knows the situation, I then go talk to what name? Wayne, Chase, especially Chase. He could talk to Chase or Shayana. He could talk to those three people. But Mishana was a no-no. He needed to talk to somebody, but the wrong person he went to was Mishana. This Mishana will use this against Amber, because he knows she doesn't like Amber. So we are saying maybe he did that because he's trying to let Mishana run Amber from the restaurant, but he doesn't realize that the restaurant is doing good because Amber have Dave helping her with the restaurant. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, Amber and Anthony needs to get back into them word and praying. Like when they wake up the next morning from the honeymoon. Amber prayed with him. So I think Amber needs to pray more. Yes, she's doing it with Dave, but what she needs to do in the sanctity of her home, they need to let Amber pray more and get into her word, because what she's doing is mind boggling to Anthony, and he doesn't know his head from his tail at the end of the day, if that makes sense. And he's failing miserably. He doesn't know what to do. So every time, instead of him does something, Angelina said something to him yesterday, and we thought he was going to do a follow-up and treat her better today. He only lashed out because she was not home. That's why he sat there being upset, and him just see a different side, as you said, O'Neill, and it's bothering him, because men are not like women. We have to tell you guys, says, and you have to tell them. Yes, Amber, tell him before, but she didn't say, this is why I'm divorcing you. Amber needs to lay all her cards on the table and let him know why he's doing it. And Anthony needs to come clean with Amber and says, look here, I had a family day with Shayla. I gave Shayla $5,000 for if money, and I put my sweater on Delicia when you asked me, I lied, because I didn't want you to get angry. And by the way, since I love you this much, I will give you the house, and I was hiding some money with Ben, but I will take it out. I'm laying everything down because I don't want to lose you. I love you. And I just don't know how to love you. So I am going to get a therapist to help me, and I need you to teach me how to do it, because he did ask her. And she just said it's over, it's done, because he wasn't doing what he wasn't emotionally there for her. And then this guy, who is her business partner, now is pouring into her, and she's happy that he is pouring into her. She have a friend that she could talk to. So Anthony also need someone to talk to, but definitely not, it's not Michonne at the end of the day. But he needs, so I would say Anthony needs to go to a therapist and talk to a professional who can help him to deal with the trauma that he has in his childhood, what he is, because right now I see he's a drowning man, and he need to swim, and he can't get to shore yet because he need a life jacket. And right now he's failing miserably, and he doesn't, as you can see, him still wearing his ring. She took off hers, but he's still wearing his, because he loves her, but he doesn't know how to love her. He lost that because he's married to his money. Anthony loves his money, and Anthony money is Anthony God. So what Anthony, since Anthony tell Ben says, I would rather lose the money, but have Amber smile at me again. And he's not getting that. He's getting this harsh person now with him, this stern person that can't even stand the sight of him. And he doesn't know where, he doesn't know. That's what I have to say.
Shaman, you come in. Somebody in one of the chat them is saying, just so you only know what them saying, so you can respond to it. Shaman. One of them is saying that there's a lot. We're giving Amber a lot of smoke, and that we don't give Anthony any smoke at all. That's what they're saying. That is not quite true, friends. We give Anthony the business every single solitary. Him get the business.
You guys give Anthony a break every chance you get.
No, I'm not get the break, man. What kind of break when I talk about though? We said the man, look here, what kind of break we give him?
Anthony sits on his behind and does nothing.
Okay, so what kind of break?
Try to get his wife back. He does nothing. What do you want me to name? He does nothing.
So where's the break that we give him? Where's the break we give him? Come on, Shaman.
This is Anthony Carmel, actually.
Okay, so this is my thing, because a lot of people saying Anthony don't know God, so he cannot recognize. That's not true. A lot of people has never been to church, does not know how to read the Bible, does not know one thing in the Bible. But if they look at you, they can identify that you're a godly person because of the way you carry yourself. Amber was that person to Anthony in the beginning, after he came back. Not in the beginning, after he came back, after the entire thing, and he came back, she left the door open. Amber was that person to Anthony. Anthony did not have to know about God, or because Amber was that godly person. There are skits, many skits, where Anthony commend Amber and her being godly. One of the time he even said to her, "You're on first name basis with God." Because Amber was always praying. Amber prayed for him. He asked Amber to pray for him because they were in the kitchen, and Amber said to say Jesus. Anthony could barely say Jesus because he did not know how. And Amber was teaching him. But this is not that same Amber, and we have to be frank and fair. This is not the Amber that Anthony came back to when Amber was in her word and in her Bible and praying and talking about forgiveness. This Amber is bitter, and she owned it to Dave. She said every time she see Anthony, she is angry. When she's with anybody else, she's that Amber, she's fine and she's this. But once she sees Anthony or is with Anthony, she is so angry. And this is what Anthony is experiencing. So Anthony's right. And guys, if you want to come at me, I don't care. Anthony's right when he said
doesn't like him.
Anthony lost God. Not Anthony,
Does
sorry.
not
Amber
like him.
has lost God. And Amber said it to Anthony.
She doesn't like him.
You brought out that side of me. It doesn't
She
matter if
doesn't
she
like
likes
him.
It doesn't matter if she likes him or not. But
Yes, it does matter.
How does it matter if
Because
somebody
she
likes
wants a
somebody? So
divorce.
you are going to lose God because you don't like somebody? That's what I'm
I
asking.
will divorce you if you cheat on me
we're
in
not
a
talking about
heartbeat.
no divorce. You are saying that because Amber don't like Anthony now, she has thrown God out of her purse. That's what you're saying? She lost that she lost God because of the fact that she don't like Anthony? No.
She doesn't like
Anthony
him.
recognize it.
Y'all need to get over it. She
That's what
doesn't
I'm
like
saying.
him.
It doesn't matter
I'm
if she likes
sorry.
him. It doesn't
Y'all
matter.
can take Anthony and go teach him in Sunday school,
Yeah, but
okay? So he can learn
Anil, you
God
understand
because
what
I
I'm
can't
saying,
deal with
Anil?
it.
How it
No.
matters.
Mhm.
Anthony,
He's
regardless
not a
if
little boy.
Anthony, Amber likes Anthony, he's not seeing that godly human that he used to see. And that is the fact. And Amber owns that. Because Amber tell Dave that whenever time she sees Anthony, she get angry. Dave said to her, don't be bitter, get better. So Amber was owning up to Dave that she's the different person. She's not the person she was. Because when she see Anthony, she's a total different woman. So Anthony's recognizing that Amber has lost whatever she had. There is no glow, that spiritual glow that she used to have. But maybe it only Anthony's recognizing it because Amber does not have it around him. Doesn't matter. Anthony's talking facts. Anthony's not seeing Amber glowing with that almighty God that she used to glow with. Because Amber don't like Anthony. She gets bitter and all of that. No, that's not good enough. Amber needs to get back in her word, regardless of what Anthony's doing.
True.
This is what I think. Go ahead, Danya. Come in with your respond. Let me make you respond first, and I'll say my little piece with it.
Oh, I already said my piece. Amber needs a divorce. She doesn't like the man. She doesn't want to be with the man. You guys can say it till you're green in the face. I'm going to stick to it. I want a divorce. Give me a divorce. The man
She wants a divorce.
Enough dirt. Enough.
So if she wants a divorce, though, Nanya, let me challenge you then. If Amber wants a divorce, she could walk away. So why not she just? Why not she just? Why not she just? Why not she just sign the paper without any percentage?
I just said she can walk away.
That means she don't want no divorce then. That means she don't want a divorce.
I'm sorry, I'm talking. If she wants a divorce that badly, Amber can walk away.
So she don't want a divorce then? Is that what you're saying? That's what Shami's saying.
She don't want a divorce.
I didn't. I said exactly what I said. If she wants a divorce, she can walk away and not battle him. She can ask for the money that she gave him to get him out of bankruptcy. But Amber can walk away if she wants. But I guess that is the answer to your question. If she wants a divorce, leave. Because I don't feel like any woman should be put through this torment for almost 3 years. That is mental abuse. That is humanity abuse. The man doesn't care. The man has done
Correct.
nothing. Why stay with a man like that? His money, if we say Amber doesn't care about his money, then Amber should be able to walk away without his money. Now that I do stand on. She doesn't need to get 50%. If she wants to leave that desperately, she
Mm-hmm.
can leave. He can learn the Bible with Shayla, Angelina,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. But if that girl wants to leave, then leave. Leave.
Okay, so you're
Here's
saying that for the 3 years she has been going through torture, yet she came back. They're not back together a year yet. So how can you say she has been going through torture for 3 years, yet she came back? She leave the door open for Anthony to come back. That does not make any sense. If she has been tortured for 3 years, why did she come back? She came back for more torture. She's just been back. She's not even back a year yet. She just came back when? It was when? August?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it
she's
was
not
it's
there
not,
a
it's not a
year.
full year.
So
Yeah.
therefore, she was not being tortured for 3 years because she came back. So therefore, she
Yeah.
likes to be tortured.
Mm.
She likes the
Shadara
torture that she was
Shadara
going
said
through.
that she going to. Shaman respond to Shadara. Shadara said he begged her to come back.
Yeah, but
Respond
she
to
did
that,
not.
Shaman.
Okay, okay. So what you're going to tell me? I am a prisoner in somebody's house and I
Mm-hmm.
escape. And I
Mm-hmm.
escape. I
Mm-hmm.
know what the torture is. They're going to tie me up. They're going to beat me with a whip. And the person come back and beg me to come back. And I willingly go back because I enjoy being tortured. I enjoy being beaten with a whip. I enjoy being
Mm-hmm.
handcuffed to a bed and can't move and eat only when they tell me to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I go back to that? You come in to beg me. You did not put a gun to my head or whatever you want to call it. You did not force me to come back. You
It's a
begged.
choice.
I didn't have to go back.
It's a
I did
choice.
not have to go back.
I know what you're saying, Shamin, because that's kind of another piece that I'm saying to people. When them say, hey, Anthony, if you just sign the paper, just sign the paper. And I'm asking you this. There's something called, okay, what I think is happening, what I think Shamin is saying, and Shamin is onto
Sorry,
something.
guys.
Shamin is onto something contrary to what you believe. Shamin is saying, and I understand what Nani is saying. Yes, if she, whatever it is, she should just walk away and whatever it is. But the deal with Shamin is saying is, well, okay, since as she's saying, I really want to leave, because she's saying this every single day. I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave. Then if you really want to leave, this is what I think Shamin is saying, and it's a great psychological point. If you really want to leave, then you wouldn't think about nothing with the money. And you would just say, you know what, Anthony, I don't want a dime from what you have. I'm going to just leave. So Charmin is questioning what is making Amber stick around and is doing the dance what Angelina is doing. Because like you can see, Angelina says she want to leave, but you say she aggress Brody. That is exactly what Charmin is saying. Charmin has said, oh, it is, how it is, yet she not really get to the stage where she say, you know what, I'm going to just do whatever else it is. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, because she's been tortured. And I'm not going to stay in anything that I'm being tortured, not for money, not for anything. So if she's been tortured and she's still staying, nobody's forcing her to stay. She can leave. So she's not being tortured. She is not being tortured, or she's accepting the torture willingly.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we blaming Anthony then? That Anthony's torturing this woman and this woman is not tied to a bed or anything or in handcuffs and can't leave.
I have a comment.
Anthony for that.
I have a comment.
Go in.
Amber feels like she has been through so much torture. Anthony is not changing. Anthony has gotten worse. Okay? No matter what Amber does, he gets worse. Amber thinks he is in love with Shayla. And if that is what Amber is thinking, then of course she wants money. Because what else does she have to worry about except Shayla and that baby? So if he's acting like, because of the perfume, the money, the trip, the park date she doesn't even know about, and the fact that Shayla is going to be in her life, or not Shayla, but Kai and Shayla are going to be in her life forever. Maybe she's at the point where she's just done. Maybe she thinks she can take it. Like she told Anthony, she was faking being okay. Maybe
Mhm.
she's come to the realization that she is not okay and she wants out. However, she's asking for the money because of Shayla and that baby, and Shayla being her best friend and her husband. Now, she knows her husband got SA'd, yet he kept on. And he throws Wayne in her face every
Mhm.
chance he gets. Did, did,
Mhm.
did he ever forgive her? Has he ever confronted Wayne? Does he
Mhm.
ever protect her? No. That is not a husband that she wanted when she got married. That's who she thought she married. But did she? Is this the real Anthony? And that's why the lawyer said, who did Anthony represent himself as? He
Mhm.
represented himself as this wonderful, loving man. And then he went to bed with Shayla. But he didn't have to go back, and he did. And now there's a baby. So, and then he treats her like dirt. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how somebody can say, oh, just sit there and pray for the next 100 years that your husband turns around. And I'm just saying that as a black girl sitting
Who
here,
is saying that? Who is
That's
saying
what
that?
I'm asking. Who is saying that? Because
Who
Amber
is
is the
saying
one
that?
staying
I
in
said it.
that. Yeah, but Amber's staying.
Amber's,
Amber's the one staying. She's not leaving. So why are we worried that she's been tortured or she's been whatever? She is staying. She
I
does
think
not have to stay.
Just
She
answered it.
doesn't have to stay.
Amber
They both need
loves,
therapy.
Amber fell in love with Anthony. And when you fall hard in love, there are a lot of things that women will put up with. If you remember, she just said, why
I
is
think I
she
think she loved
staying?
I think she loved Wayne, but she settled for Anthony.
But why? She just said she
Mhm.
made herself think that she
Mhm.
could do it. She realizes she cannot do it. And personally, I think that if she wants out, and I'll say it again,
Mhm.
she can leave. And I
You
mean
are
that. She
and
can
you are
leave.
right. So what Charmin is saying is on top of all of that, which is what they're saying.
Hmm.
Okay, somebody might try to say, why would she leave without anything? We understand what y'all are saying, and the point that we're making is this, right? This is the point.
Hmm.
It's being said that she going through all of these various things and whatever it is, and him won't let her out, and there are different things that are being stated. The next side of the audience is trying to is basically is going against the grain and said, well, the truth is, friends, if she really wanted to leave right now, she could, because
Yeah.
it is the power of choice. In other
Yes,
Yeah.
it
words,
is.
she could decide, I don't want anything, and I'm going to just
Yes.
walk away. Because
And
guess what? It's going to take me longer to go through this divorce process than if me sit down fighting with Anthony if I really want to leave him right now. And so that's what I
hmm
think the other side of the audience is asking. That's why some people saying, well, maybe it's just the lifestyle. Amber still wants the lifestyle. So the truth of the matter is she still wants the lifestyle. So because she wants the lifestyle, that's why she's not leaving right now, because she's trying to secure some part of the lifestyle before she gets on to the next place.
and
That's what
maybe
they're
that's
saying.
why
But
Dave is there, because, and I'm just, this is nothing about
Mhm,
what they're doing, their friendship.
mhm,
Maybe that's why Dave is there,
mhm.
because yeah, I'm creating a storyline for you, Wayne. Um, he can provide he can provide her the lifestyle, but if the man is true to who he
Mhm,
represents, then
mhm.
he is a spiritual person. And that is what Amber needs.
For Dave.
Anthony is not, Dave, if he really is spiritual, the way he
Mhm.
presents, that is what Amber needs.
I
Anthony
have a
may
I have a rebuttal.
never,
When you're done.
okay. Anthony may never,
okay.
ever
Sorry.
find spirituality.
Hold
Okay.
on, Shadara, and thank Shadara saying something as well to what you're saying, because I'm trying to see if we can go, because they're responding to you, by the way, Nanya. So that's why I'm responding to you with the chat. Okay, here's one of my issues with when people say, because Shadara is giving some comments in there, and Shadara feel like we're basically trying to pick up for Anthony, and we're not. I think what people are trying to get at is this: people are getting at the point that they are looking at how Amber has kind of given up some of her power to money. Let me land it to you. Because instead of Amber having the power to be able to say, you know what, whatever little money that I stored off, I'm going to just walk off with the little money that I have, and I'm going to do my own thing. And I'm going to use God as my guiding system, which is also what Charmin is saying. I'm not thinking of her needing someone else. She doesn't need anybody else. And I kept saying this on my own show. Amber needing no other man right now. For lead her, go nowhere. Where she need a God. Where she need a God for lead her from the different points of whatever. Because after all, think about it. She's already tried doing it with Mike in a workout. She tried the same thing with Wayne in a workout. She tried the same thing with Anton in a workout. The next man she need to work on right now is God. She will sit down with God for a little bit and
I
spend some
agree.
time with God.
I agree with
Okay?
that. I
agree with
totally
that
agree.
too.
I'm sorry.
That is what
O'Neill,
yeah,
I
man,
agree
you're
with you.
responding to me. That's what
Yeah.
the audience is really peering to. Them really not really peering so much to Anthony, but people think they're peering to Anthony. So when people
Okay.
say, "Honey, they don't beat Anthony," because we're not really big, we know that Anthony is what he is. We expect Anthony to be fault his own demise like Shayla.
hmm
Where people is
Yeah.
concerned about is how Amber going about it, where them not see her doing it herself versus trying to get strength from somebody else.
I got it.
Because
She
Amber's
needs
strength,
to
it
get
needs to be in
therapy
her
and go.
right internal strength, so
Yes.
that way it don't become another cycle
But
of
she's
what
not
women
gonna
go through. Go ahead.
she's not gonna get it being there. And that brings me to the point that I've been against all this time, leaving that house. That house for her is a nightmare.
Evilly does. So she evilly does.
Now I say, if she wants to leave, she should leave and go. She can
Peace of mind.
survive on her own. She doesn't need to be there with Anthony. No, really. At this point, because we go day by day by day, skit by skit by skit. At this point, if she's that bitter, she should leave. And I only say that because I get it. If you're that bitter, just go. Because you're never gonna find peace.
That's what Charmin's point was alluding to when she talked about
I
what
didn't hear.
Anthony
My
said.
husband came in. I'm sorry.
No. So I'm saying that ties into the point that Charmin was making when Charmin's saying, that's why, you see, we're getting to about the same place. That's why Charmin is saying that Anthony no longer sees whatever it is, because he's now seeing a bitter side of Amber. And that's what he was alluding to. No, Anthony now no leg for stand, but he's not wrong with what he was saying. That's exactly what I think Charmin was saying. And which is why I support the argument that you're mentioning now, that yes, she should then leave, because at this point in time, it is clear that she get to a stage where it no longer is even, it's so toxic right now. It's not even worth it, worth your peace. And I've seen a lot of comments from a lot of ladies that say the same thing. Just leave with the clothes, pay your back, and the already has money anyways.
Yeah,
whatever them gear, just gear with and take it. If it is that she's not, if this is not conducive for whatever it is. And so that's what they're pinpointing to, that she has the poor choice. But go ahead.
I have one other question for you, and then I'm done. Is Amber extremely bitter, but does she still love Anthony? After all the dirt, all the everything, can she possibly still be in love and just be bitter? That's my final question.
Yes, she is.
I mean, I can leave you if I love you. I don't care, because I can turn emotion off. I have no problem with cutting people off. But if she still loves him, that's the only thing that makes sense to me as far as why she's still there and letting herself be fooled into thinking it's going to get better, because it's not going to get any better. She's going to get more and more bitter.
Makes sense.
And then she's going to hate him. And that's where you don't want to be, is when you hate that man that's standing over there or sitting on that couch where you cannot stomach coming in the house. Then women take off, they run away, they do whatever they do, but they get out. You
So
don't
support Charmin's point again, because that's why Charmin I say she's changing, because
Well,
it'll make
yeah,
her
that would
it's
change
making her
me.
it's correct. It's making her become this person where she don't even need to be. She
No.
don't need to beat up. Why you think O'Neal is so against even with the Shayla thing? Because that's what I'm saying. If it's a player to play fake, you don't need to be playing fake in this day and age. You need to just go about your merry way. Because I think they're trying to do this to see what do you do? You go about your merry way and you
I
be
think she
the
leaves.
person you need to be.
I think she should leave. She's not getting younger. She may as well
Yes.
go.
Yeah,
I mean,
Dave need the
that's
kitty.
the bottom
And
line
Dave
for
want the
me.
kitty. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Part of the kitty.
And
You
Simon,
are the kitty.
I'm
You
glad
are
you
the
said
kitty.
that. I'm glad you were saying that. I'm sorry, I had to go. My husband just came home. But that is where I would be at this point. I wouldn't give a damn about you being there. I wouldn't give a damn about you. I would leave you. I
True.
could love you, but I will leave you because I'm one person. I have one life, and I'm going to stay here and be miserable, turn gray, turn ugly, turn haggard because
You are correct.
you won't change. Then it's time for Amber to go.
Even from man to it would get worse and worse as well. You're correct.
You,
It get
you,
bad.
That was it, Shaman. If that's what you were saying,
that's what
I
I was
agree.
saying. That's
I
what
agree.
I
I
was
wouldn't sit there and try
That's
to learn
what
the
we're saying.
Bible
She
and choose
changed.
him. I wouldn't do all of that. To
Yeah,
heck
she
with
can
him.
go.
Just go on her own.
Exactly. She can go. But I'm saying my mom always tell me something. And she said that
Stay with the devil,
God,
you know.
she said God does not give you more than you can bear.
Yes.
That's true.
Maybe that is what Amber test is right now, to see how much she can bear. Because when the
That
time
could be.
comes,
That's
comes
kind of what I'm saying.
and she cannot bear anything anymore, she
Yeah.
will leave, money or no money.
Yeah, and
But
that's
right now,
yes,
she can bear whatever is happening in there. Because to be
she's
honest,
still there,
Anthony not doing anything more than once in a while he comes and he talk crap.
and that's it.
Anthony really not really doing anything.
I heard that,
Amber is more bitter right now than Anthony.
She is, because she's miserable.
Amber is more bitter right now than Anthony. Because Anthony came and asked her, "Can I order you some food?" How did Amber respond?
I wouldn't have took his food. I'm sorry. I would not have taken his food. No, don't order me food. Don't do that. Leave me alone.
Amber is my girl every day of the week, and I will ride and die with Amber. But Amber is at the place where she is more bitter than Anthony right now.
I wouldn't trust him. Honestly, I would not trust Anthony, because when you tell a man that you want a divorce and they don't want to let you go, they say, I'll let you go. Just go. I won't give you anything.
Exactly, but
I would never trust a man.
Anthony wants her to go. Anthony does not want her to go.
He doesn't want her to go. But he's going about it the wrong way, Shaman.
He told her at the restaurant, he said, "I want to give, don't you think I don't want to give you anything? I want to give you everything. So might as well we just stay together." Because Anthony does not want her to go. He just does not know how to have that conversation. So he's doing all the wrong things.
So he turned around and said he's going to go get loving from somebody else.
Because he's trying to
shot himself in the foot.
That's what Anthony does.
Yeah, him is a walking up, him is a walking crosses. That's basically what he is. You are
Anthony just this morning he came with something else. Every time he open his mouth and then he comes back and he say, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
It gets worse.
Everybody's tired of Anthony's sorries. Everybody's tired of his sorries.
We all are, man.
Rolanda told him one time, Rolanda said to him, "Anthony, I'm tired of your sorries." So it's not only Amber. Everybody, Shayla tell him, "I'm tired of your sorries," because every time he does something, he go back and he said he's sorry.
All of us.
All of us.
All of us.
I can't take anymore.
Think how tired O'Neal is of Anthony's sorries. I'm tired because here's why O'Neal is tired. Because you're supposed to be a man who stand up on what you say. Those things throw me off. Like you can't say one thing and then two twos, you can't even stand up on what you're saying. That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. So yes, we are all tired of the various things. That's why I'm telling people when people say Anthony get enough things, trust me,
I can't
we
see
are
my
tired of
husband
the
doing
Anthony
this.
character.
I mean, I know
Because
it's
he
a
wouldn't.
skit,
They're going to
but
change
He
him
oh my
though.
wouldn't.
They're going
God.
to change his character because I think he's changing a little bit at a time. But he
Mm-hmm.
still needs to want to be
And
able. He
suspect
does
too.
not know how to reach Amber because this Amber is not the Amber he knows. So he
She's
does
not
not know to
reachable.
reach
She
this
created
Amber.
a monster.
Exactly,
Mhm.
but he does not know that. He does
She
not
did
know
it.
that. He does not know that he's the one who created this, but he does not know how to reach it. This bitter Amber,
Yeah,
because
she's
Amber
bitter.
that he used to sit and talk to was not like this. So
Mhm.
now he's
She's
trying to
bitter.
do or say anything. That's why I told her this morning that
To get
she
a
lost
reaction.
God. Of course,
Yeah,
he
to get a
told her this
reaction.
morning because it's a reaction.
It's a
This is
reaction. I'm
not
gonna
the
try to get a
Amber he
reaction from her.
knows. He
Mm-hmm.
know a different Amber in a different time and space. Look at the Amber he came back to. The one who left the door open. That was the
Look,
Amber he could sit and maybe talk to now. But then
You
this
can't talk to the
Amber,
Amber.
no, he can't deal with this Amber, and
But,
we can't
but
even
how
deal
did
with
she
this
get to
Amber.
be this Amber? Because
We don't even like
Anthony
this
didn't push
Amber.
for it. We gotta go.
Exactly. We
We
don't.
don't like this Amber.
Dave tell
I
Amber
like
to
this
be
Amber better
better.
than I like Anthony. I will
Okay,
never
so
like
you like
Anthony.
No,
this
we don't
Amber.
like
You
Amber.
like
I
this
don't
We
like
don't
Amber.
like
Anthony.
Amber.
You like this Amber, but
I
We don't
don't
like
like
Anthony.
Anthony.
when Dave
Yeah,
tell her
that
to be
two
better,
things can be true. We don't
I
like this
want. I
Anthony, but we
don't
don't
like
like this Amber
this
Anthony.
neither.
Amber, I
yeah,
don't
me not like this
Amber
like.
Amber
should
either.
leave
I
when
don't
she's
like
I'm
this
gonna
ready
Amber.
to
like how
do it.
Anthony behave not
I don't like
ridiculous
Amber.
right
Yeah,
now.
but I don't like this Amber. Amber needs to be the other Amber where she used to
No, she
depend
doesn't
on
need to
God to
be
lead
anything
her.
except what she
She's not
is.
letting God lead her right now. She's
Yeah,
not
She's
letting
too
God lead her.
not
angry.
letting God lead her.
Haven't
She's
you
not
ever been
being led
so
by
angry
the
you
word.
didn't let the Lord in? Have you not? We are all human. We have been very angry, not at God, but we have been angry at a situation that has been horrible. And we're not thinking, we are of flesh. We're not thinking, I need God in here with me
Exactly,
until
Terry.
we sit down in a spot where we're away from whatever, and then we can think again. Because we forget. We truly do forget
No, but
that
Mhm.
no.
God's not moving. We're moving. We're moving
You're
away.
I
We
you
think
may
don't
be
realize
right,
that.
Nanya, but people just don't like the Amber they're seeing.
I
Them
do.
not like it.
if
I
if
Well,
do.
you may like it, but them not like it.
I don't like
Them
her
think
being this bitter.
the
Oh
Amber.
no,
Okay,
no.
them not like the bitterness. Them not like the
I don't like
fakeness.
it.
Them
Yeah,
not
the
like the
bitterness
Shayla thing.
now.
They don't like it. They want back
I
the
don't like
Amber
the
where we
bitter.
have things together. We put our little thing together. Okay, they thought Amber would have transformed into a different Amber. They
Like
didn't know they were
what?
getting this. Like what?
What did
exactly
they think they were
Okay,
gonna get?
an Amber
Amber
with boundaries,
stay in her
an
word.
Amber with some boundaries, and an Amber staying in her word, and an Amber saying, you know what, I want a divorce, but I'm going to be staying by myself and doing my thing. This time I'm not going to do XYZ. That's the Amber I think people want to
Now
see.
that I
But
would
what
buy.
Exactly.
I
what they
would
must see
buy
right
that,
now
Odell.
is what they must see right now is Amber who
Combative.
the
She's so
That
moment
I
combative.
will
the
buy.
Oh my
moment
God.
Anthony say, hey, she beat him up, right? Then them basically seeing that's what's going on. Then what them see is she doing the Dave thing. Them don't know what that is. Then what they're seeing is her walking shoulder to shoulder with Shayla, whether it is keep this close or keep whatever
Yeah,
it
Exactly.
is. They don't
I'm
want to
not
see
feeling the
that.
whole Shayla thing.
They
Yeah,
don't want to see that.
this is
Them
a
them
different
want the
Amber.
transformation.
This is not the Amber. You know, I remember there was a thing. I think there was a live, and I think Wayne, you alluded to that we are going to get an Amber that is going to be a villain, and people not going to
Oh,
like that
Amber
Amber.
said that too. She
Or
said we're
Amber
not
said
gonna
that.
like
Say,
her.
yeah. Say
Yeah,
she's going to get to a point where people not going to like her. I don't
she
like
said
this
that.
Amber. I don't like this Amber.
Yeah,
I,
I think they're deliberately doing it.
you know what? I don't. I understand where the Amber came from. I may not
Mm-hmm.
like it, but I can understand how she
Mm-hmm.
got to this point. She did put her Bible down, and she's still with
Yes.
this little raggedy man, and he's not going to change. He's hid his money. He told her, and she's the only one that doesn't want his money. So he's piling this pile of ish higher and higher and higher and higher and higher.
You
So,
know what?
I mean,
This Amber, you know what, Nanya? I'm
mm,
thinking of something. This
Mm.
Amber has a feel of Daniel.
Yeah, she
Yes,
does. She does have a feel of
yes,
Danielle.
You,
You're right.
when you
Bitter,
look,
because
okay,
Daniel is bitter.
She
yeah,
does have a feel
extremely.
of
yes,
Danielle.
she is.
It
You're
just
right,
dawned upon me right
O'Neill.
now. I'm wondering where have I seen it before?
You're right.
This Amber has a feel of Daniel, and that's the
Danielle
only
is
thing.
bitter.
That's the only thing with
Hmm.
me and Daniel that I'm like, man, I get it. Ben did these things, but good God, you can't walk around for the rest of your life being this bitter woman.
And
You just
she
can't do
is,
it.
Danielle is bitter. You're right. I didn't even put
Extremely
that
bitter.
together either. I
And
didn't
this
put that
Amber is
together.
bitter. This Amber is
Yeah, she is
bitter.
Extremely
bitter.
bitter.
I didn't put that together.
My,
You're
my
right.
my nephew can't say anything to her. She's so combative. As soon as he's open
You
his
still
mouth,
claiming that thing,
of
that
course,
thing that walks on
I,
two little feet,
man,
two
I
size
said,
4 feet.
as soon as my as soon as my nephew open his mouth, Amber is down his
She
throat.
beat him.
Oh my
She beat
God.
him.
Get the belt. Get the belt.
I think she has a book of lines, best comebacks against Anthony, where she basically been reading every single day. So as soon as he says something, she said, which line that from the book again? She just
True, true, true.
comebacks against Anthony. Which line
You
that?
know what,
Say something
O'Neill?
again. Say
I'm
something,
gonna be
Anthony. Say
honest.
something. Let
It's
me.
easy to come up with comebacks against somebody you don't like.
See, the other day, Anthony talking to her.
It's easy.
She has Kai in the kitchen, and Anthony calling her name, and she's not even looking at him. And
I
finally,
don't
she
look
said,
at him either.
"Are you signing? Are you saying you're going to sign the papers?" Anthony was like,
Are you
"I
gonna
said I'm not
Are you gonna
signing no
sign the
damn
papers?
papers."
Are you gonna sign?
It's like she
Are you gonna,
is.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna sign, Shaman?
He's there to provoke him. It's like this Amber is there to provoke Anthony.
And
That's
then you
all
got poor
she's
little
doing.
Kai
She's just
trying to
provoking
protect
and
him.
provoking the man. Come on, Amber, you can do
But
better.
then you got Kai trying to protect Amber, talking
Yeah,
about hush,
because Kai
daddy.
loves
He
Amber,
said, "Hush, daddy."
but Kai loves Amber, but Amber is provoking. You know, like you have a stick
I'm sorry, I
poking
didn't
the
hear you,
bear,
Shaman.
poking the bear. That is what Amber is doing, poking the bear.
She now ramp. Terry say Amber not bitter. Terry say she disagree because Amber not bitter. So
Amber is
that's what she
bitter.
said.
She's bitter.
Chat, ask the chat now.
I
Let me
think
ask the
she's
chat. Let me ask them.
angry.
Do you chat? Yes
Is
or
she
no,
just
chat? Put it
bitter
in
or
the
is
comments.
she angry?
Think that Amber is bitter.
Is she bitter?
Come chat. Yes or no? Since us, because we up here chit-chatting and yabbing, like when watching the show and whatever it is, they put them inside of it. Come on, chat, respond. Is Amber bitter, yes or no?
Yes,
Who
she
is
is
Daniel?
bitter.
I do.
Daniel is Ben's wife, Miss T. If you remember Daniel, she's always upset and she always come up with something else, and she's bitter. That's a bitter woman. And you can see it.
Okay.
Her demeanor is always dark.
Even when she was talking to her
Yeah.
sister the day with Ben,
It
when
is dark.
Ben
That's
went
right.
to wherever, and
Her
she
demeanor
was
is
like,
dark.
I
yes,
put
she
them
is
both
bitter.
in.
This has always been Amber.
I put them
She was
both
pretending
in.
the whole time. She got married. Notice that she wanted Wayne to see that she was a wifey material, but Wayne didn't. Somebody. Look inside of the comments. It's TNM 7711. Look inside the comments. You can push those up on the screen, Nani. I think you're getting a lot of response from people. Are you seeing those? Are they coming over?
Yeah, I'm
there you
at
go.
the next ones. Is it further?
Yeah,
From
at the bottom of it, because
771?
there's a lot of comments. I'm saying yes. A lot of people saying yes. A lot of people say yes. So a lot of people say yes.
And Tina said no. Steffi said Amber. No, Amber is not bitter. She is hurt. Danielle is hurt. Hold on. Danielle is bitter. Amber told Dave she is becoming a bitter person and she doesn't like it. And she did tell him that.
Exactly. She doesn't like what she see in the mirror.
And
So
Ben
that's
pushed
so then she
Danielle
bitter.
to that point, just like Anthony's pushing Amber. So if you are silent, Magnolia said, if you're silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. Zora Neale Hurston. And she did say that in that literature book. And let's see. And Andrea said, I wouldn't take Anthony food. He always sorry. Amber Spot giving him the cookie. I love this Amber. That's from Andrea. And then Miss Fatale said, yes, I guess it's yes to both of them being bitter.
Yeah, being
Danielle's
bitter.
still bitter more than Amber. Angela Powell said yes, she is. Yes, she is. So Angela said yes for both. Danielle says Danielle gets triggered when she sees Abigail. Oh, she definitely does. I get that. But
More
Amber
triggered, but
doesn't get
she
triggered when she sees Shayla. Yeah,
but
she gets
hold
triggered
on.
with Abigail.
Daniel also gets triggered if she sees a situation that looks like what she went through.
Yes, because
That's
that's how
how
she came
bitter
to
she
Amber.
is.
Yeah,
And that's what she
that's
came
true.
at Anthony. And that's what she came
Yeah,
with the other little piece. That's why I'm saying that
that part I
I
get. I agree. Yeah,
we don't want to see the Amber character being as bitter as Daniel. I don't want I don't want that. Because I've seen the
Yeah.
bitterness in that woman's face. And if you're going to be living life in that kind of mode, best not be with a man or
Amber.
woman.
Oh no, we got kind of a split.
Mhm. Go ahead,
We
sure.
have a
We probably will.
split.
We will have a
And
split.
oh, TNM 711. That's above where he put that. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me look for that one.
You got
I
more
can't
comments than them
I
saying yes
can't
or no.
scroll well yet because of the way it's set up.
Mhm.
I guess it'll get better now. Oh
Miss
no,
T asking a question. What's the difference between being bitter and just done?
nothing.
Well,
When you're
Of
done, you
course, there
walk
is a
away.
difference. If you're
Miss
yeah,
done,
T,
you
there's a
walk
Miss
away.
difference.
T, I
There is
think
a
you walk
difference.
away when you're done. I
Yeah.
do.
Exactly.
Well, yes, you walk
You
away
walk
and you're done.
away.
So there's a difference. She's not done. She's just
Mhm.
bitter.
That makes sense. Because that's what I'm saying too. If she was just done, trust me, the money would mean nothing.
It
The
wouldn't.
woman
I
would
found
just
the comment on them.
they will leave everything wherever it is.
Okay, I found it on there. Okay,
Mhm.
this has always been Amber. LOL. Was pretending the whole time she got married. Notice how she went. Oh, I don't want. That's nonsense.
That she was wifey material, but when Wayne didn't want her, then whatever it is, hey, them just like
Yeah,
give opinions.
that. Yeah, well, make it
You know,
worth.
like that, yeah?
No, because he didn't even know about that. I really just don't like when they come in and they say things that they're basically not true. He didn't
I
even know. He didn't even know about it. So why say that kind of stuff? I mean,
my
because our chat is really good at just they can agree, they can disagree, but they don't come in and just make up stuff. And that's what I like about our chat. The in
Mm.
ours. Um they don't just make up things and
I totally agree with. If Wayne had asked Amber to marry him, she would not have
Mhm.
accepted the proposal from Anthony.
That's what he's saying.
That is true.
That's what
She
he's
would
saying.
not, even if after they got
Mhm.
engaged, even if
Mhm.
after she and Anthony got engaged, and
Mhm.
Wayne came and says, Amber, I want to marry you, she would give back Anthony the ring.
That's what he's
She
saying.
would
well,
give
because she
Anthony
was
back
in
that
love with
ring.
Wayne. We know.
Exactly.
So that's what he's
So,
saying.
so yes,
He's saying, yeah, he must say she would not have married Anthony if Wayne sought her to be wifey material.
I'm rereading
exactly.
it.
Mhm.
So
Because
so
he's saying she's pretending the whole time, but after she got married, then she fell in love with her husband. That's the part they
News kit
left to leave
alert,
off.
Nania. Goddess, a news kit alert.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
What
ladies,
is it,
I'm gonna stay on.
guys?
I may have to run off, leave no.
We
But
need to
All
get
right.
off
stay
too.
on.
It's
Stay on, don't be
5:49
love
your
no.
time, guys.
Ladies might have to run off, leave no, but stay on, ladies.
O'Neill, we're chasing you away.
No, when they're
Let
not chasing me away, when I know me on, I'm try to say because I spend time. What man for 3 hours? That's good.
me
Hey,
see.
see, I've
Let-
been on.
Yes, Anil, my poll is 45% says yes, Amber is bitter,
oh
and
God,
no is 55%.
Anthony pops up on Shayla and catches her in the clouds. You have to go to that.
Go on to that, ladies.
Anthony
Go ahead
pops
and
up
I'm
go
on
trying
to
to
that.
Shayla and
find it,
catches her
O'Neill.
in the clouds.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on. It should pop up first. Where is it? Oh, got it, Shaman. Got it. Hold on. Got it. Got it.
We're not seeing it.
I know, Sharon.
Okay, baby.
The commercial came on.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. You guys see it okay?
No, we're not seeing it.
You're not seeing it still?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
What's up, baby mama?
Whoa.
Hey,
What you doing out here?
I'm just getting gassed up.
just trying to get some fresh air. I just need a break from all this pollen.
Don't you think being inside would help you get away from the pop?
Mm-mm. No, I'm sorry. I just I have allergies.
Just you realize.
I just feel so crazy. Like I didn't even take my allergy medicine today. I hope I can build up immunity. It's not working though.
You okay?
Yeah. Now I probably just need some water. This is what parenting is like when you're overwhelmed or just in life in general, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But I know there's just a reason why in life we're overwhelmed. Like there's purpose in that. It's not for no reason, you know. So I'm good though. Kai's good. You checking on Kai? Kai's good. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's good. We're just so you next, Anthony. You gonna be good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you another thing. So I'm happy when you come over. You come over all the time, but why? Why are you over here so much? I'm glad. I'm happy. I want you to be over here. Kai loves it when you're here. It's a it's good for me. But why? Why are you never you never came over as much?
Honestly, Shayla, as crazy as it sounds, but this is my only place of peace. You know, it's like me being in my house doesn't even feel like a home anymore. It feels like a museum, like cold, empty. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there, but it doesn't feel the same. And this is the only place where I know at least I got one person who really cares about me. You know what I'm saying? Shayla. Shayla.
Yes. You can always come over here, Anthony, and you're welcome over here. Sometimes it's good for me. It's good for me. I need.
Appreciate you. Sure you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I get tired.
Yeah, I just came by to check on you and Kai. You sure you're okay?
Really dumb.
Oh,
Well, just sit out here with me for a while.
Okay. Okay.
So you couldn't smell that?
They're playing him as being dumb. That's just what it is. He's always been dumb. They might play him as being a dumb guy. He really is just
Dumb.
slow,
Wow.
maybe.
I have no words.
I have no
He
words.
is blitzed.
So
Why
he's
don't you
saying
just
that
set
the
them off
only
of the
person.
screen for me?
She's
So what
blitzed.
he's saying, the only person who care for him now is Shayla.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he
Okay,
said.
good. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. O'Neill, you have any words for that? I have none.
You mean for the fact that she care about him and whatever it is? I'm already told y'all. Anthony summed up himself yesterday with Angelina. He already told you. Any woman that will side with him is the representation of his
Oh yeah,
mother, who is the
that's true.
person that is he always going to be behind. I
No,
just
Terry,
him that.
don't say that.
Him tell you who him is in a nutshell. You've now learned the secret code to Anthony. That's what I'm telling you. Angelina has deconstructed Anthony. She's reverse engineered his entire psychology.
Yes.
That's who he is. At this point, he is this guy. Any woman that will listen to him will get him any day of the week. If she not gonna listen to him in a sense, but if she'll sit down and listen to him and do whatever it's like him is talking about, he'll always be over there. So right now, he's more concerned about the attention than the smoke.
So it's
Him can
more
forego
about
the smoke for the ego.
it's about him again, right? It's not
Yes,
Amber's
it's
birthday.
not about
It's not her
nobody, it's about
dinner.
him.
It's still
Correct.
about Anthony and his
Correct.
little feelings,
Mhm.
right? Got it.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. So that's what it is.
But
It's
Amber
just
shouldn't be
that's
mad
who he
about it.
is.
Yeah. This
Shouldn't
is
be
why
what mad
Amber
about
should-
it.
Yeah, she shouldn't
No,
be mad about it.
What? No. Hold on. Let's stop right there. So no, Amber should leave.
Yeah, she
This is
should.
why Amber. This is
Okay,
why Amber
now
should
now
leave.
we have another jumping off point. Amber should leave. So
Yes.
wait, you guys don't want to
We-
back up and tell her to go back to the Bible and all that
We,
good?
we never told her that she should think that. We're just saying that she should release the bitterness. We're not
Yes.
saying she shouldn't leave. I don't think people understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying she shouldn't leave because I've been saying that. Yes, you're at
No,
the point
you've
where
been
this
saying
can't.
it. Yes. you have.
She should leave. Women don't want from an Amber is a bitter Amber. Because a bitter Amber is just like a Shayla or a Daniel. I don't want to see another Daniel or a Shayla. No, I want an Amber. Not a Shayla and not a Daniel or not any other girl who plays whatever else it is. I want her to leave. That's what I'm saying. Want her to leave. Want her to get whatever it is and leave.
I
That's what I
want
want
her
her
to
to
You
leave
do.
realize,
too, O'Neal.
but you guys don't realize Shayla didn't hear anything that Anthony was saying.
She
Not a
said
thing.
she heard
Because even when
nothing.
he
I
was
saw that.
talking that all of that, she was just like,
She didn't
so
hear
at the end
it.
of the day, what he said to her, she didn't hear anything.
She did not.
Nothing.
She
She's
didn't hear
like,
anything he was
She's
saying.
in the cloud.
Anthony, you can stay here with me.
Not a
And he
thing.
didn't smell it.
Not a thing. You see, boy knows not work.
Oh my God.
Of course, him smell it. Him smell it, but him don't
He's,
want.
once he's correct, he's the
Okay,
worst
Anthony is a
husband.
person. Anthony smells it, but he cannot admit it to himself. That is what it is. He cannot admit it. But I want to see another skit when Shayla fall off the chair and hear why
Because if it drop right,
might
you
have
need
to
to-
pick
yes,
her
it's
up
right.
and then he
I'm
realize. Yeah.
boss our head. Hmm?
See, it is a wife's birthday and him leave her and gone at Shayla house, gone complain about him wife.
Mm.
Exactly.
For those
He's
who are
going
out
to
in
get his
Skitland,
pity, his ego stroked.
good.
Huh?
For those fans that keep thinking that we're on Anthony's side, no, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah.
All of
No,
the
we're not.
nonsense, and we're
No, we're
not.
not on his side.
O'Neal
We're
is
not on
not.
Anthony's
I'm
side.
not on his side. Right. Not because I'm
I'm just
critiquing
ready for
down
Amber
the
to
middle.
go.
She just your girl need to just leave, but we don't want to see your girl
Yeah,
bitter at
she
all.
needs
The
to leave.
bitterness, we don't want to see the bitterness,
Yeah.
but she need to leave.
She does. Because the bitterness turned from anger to
Yeah, man.
bitterness.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw that,
Yeah, we
you
saw
know,
that.
Mm.
especially when you just keep pawing me and things like that.
Christopher said upon his side. Christopher Beckford.
Yeah, that's cringy. That yeah. Mm-mm.
Christopher
Well-
Beckford, I'm not on the side of I'm not on
What'd she
Anthony's
say?
side. She needs to
I mean, what'd
leave
he say?
him. Christopher Beckford said, only sneakily on Anthony's side. I'm not. Me tell him the woman to go
Did-
about her business.
Did Christopher
to
take
go.
all the money?
Somebody in the chat said they think Anthony was referring to Kai is the only person who cared for him.
I heard, I thought of that too.
Did you hear
Because he
that?
said there's only one person over here that cares for me. So they're saying it must be Kai.
Oh, it must be Kai.
I
Okay.
thought about that too. I
That's
thought about that
interesting.
too.
Because
We
he
have to
said
trust the
one
process
person.
sometimes.
He did say one person.
Trust
Not
the
Actually say
process.
one person.
Trust the
And he
process.
said he
Trust the
came to
process.
check. He came to check on Kai and came to check on you and Kai. So he said
Yeah, 'cause
one
me know-
person. I don't think you'd mention Shayla because you know Shayla is wrapped
Yeah.
up in Iman right now.
Yeah, plus him
Shayla
no
is
want no.
high as
Yeah.
a kite.
And I don't believe he wants any of this high
No, he
kitty cat
doesn't.
right here. So the kitty
No.
too high for him right now. I'm going to need a ladder to climb up to get to this kitty because it's high.
Shayla is high as a kite. Oh my
O'Neal,
God.
O'Neal,
Yeah,
O'Neal.
Kenyatta, she is exhausted.
What me
Oh, Neil,
do?
please. Oh, I read the comment already. I'm looking to see if we have new comments.
High seat kill me mama spot. The kit pan whatever it is from before.
Kenya, oh, the same person? The TMM guy or gal?
We
Oh,
thought he was talking about Shayla.
Kenyatta says she thought it was Kai also.
Yeah, we thought he was talking about Shayla, but realized he's not talking about
He's
Shayla.
talking about Kai.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That makes
Wow.
sense.
So
Kai is
that's
sleeping in the
basically it.
bed. Carolyn said Kai is sleeping because it is late. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
We
in
thought
her
that
night going to bed, getting
going
iron.
to bed.
Wow. Free
Yeah,
Shayla,
man.
not Ashley.
Free the
Christopher.
audience from all this madness.
And free the
Free us.
audience. Free
I have
us.
a comment, Nanya.
Uh-huh.
I have a comment.
Free audience.
Okay.
Christopher says, only if you was in Anthony's shoes, would you not put out all the stops to get back your wife?
O'Neill Wood, yeah.
If you really love her, but I don't well, yeah, if you really
He
love
doesn't
her
love
to do
her.
whatever it is, what I would say though is this, and I keep telling y'all this as well. Sometimes I want to understand this with men. Some of the times you have to lose one girl to know how to love the next girl.
Okay.
Let me say that again for
Yeah.
people in our audience, because some people don't really quite grasp them thing here. Sometimes you have to lose one girl to love the next girl that's coming, because when you get this first girl, you just take her for granted. You know, do
Yeah.
nothing at all for her, you do whatever it is. Some other guy comes by and him snatch her up, and you see her with that other guy and them a live well. And and you realize that you could have been doing well with that girl, and you realize you mess up. So
You
what
messed
happened to
up.
you is what happened to you now is you get that program in your head. Hey, wow, I did this wrong. I would have done this better and this better and this better. You get in a new relationship, then you get better.
Then you get better.
That
I've
may be
heard
what
that,
it is that's
O'Neill.
going on with Anthony. That may be
Yeah.
what's happening with Anthony.
I've heard that before.
Just saying. So my time I saw it go. You have to lose one. It's just you just need
O'Neill,
to.
you're
Sometimes you
teaching
need
me to listen and understand men. Bless your heart.
I do try. I try.
You do a good job. I can't say you don't, because
Oh,
I'm just like whatever. But
Mm.
I actually have learned from you over 2 years, so
It just sometimes
consider that a compliment, and I'll never give you again. I'm just
I
kidding.
appreciate it. No, he look here.
It's
I
a
think
compliment.
Anthony
It's a
knows. I think
compliment.
Anthony knows that Amber is a good woman, you know.
yeah.
But like I've been telling a lot of the people, what them I play for you is the guy that does not know how to love a woman. He just
Yeah.
don't.
That's him.
And him now gonna know right now. So I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying that it right or whatever it is, because sometimes if you lose the girl, sometimes
Yeah,
if you lose the girl, if you not lose the girl,
Yeah.
if you not lose the girl, you're not gonna learn the
you're not
lesson.
gonna learn.
Why
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
think I want Shayla to get some of the karma then? Because the lesson I'm gonna learn. More of the lesson. And the
That's
lesson you
true.
need. So even with Amber as well, to Amber has also learned a
I
lesson
think
about
she's
Shayla.
learned plenty.
No. Let's see how she uses it going forward. But she has learned that Shayla, listen, you give away the secrets of your person where you
Mhm.
want, and
Yeah.
you will see how somebody will take him. In fact, look how Shayla learned the lesson, because look how Shayla is watching everybody to see, I remember what I do to Amber, so I'm just looking around.
Yeah.
Look.
One of the people in the chat said
Mhm.
Shayla was sitting outside thinking about that ring on Delicia's finger,
Oh.
because Shayla still doesn't have a ring. Yeah, that I forgot which. I don't know if it was Miss T. It was one of our regular chat people, and they said she was thinking about Delicia's ring, and that's why she's getting gassed. So, and she might be. It actually makes sense that she still doesn't have a ring after all this time. And
Yeah.
these men, she still doesn't have a
He's
ring.
gonna be
All,
crushed when she find out.
all that miles on the kitty and she not getting a ring yet.
No
Yeah.
ring. Nope, no ring.
Okay.
High
I have
mileage
a
kitty.
comment from Christopher for O'Neill. O'Neill, because Anthony is all about Anthony. He just care about himself alone. Anthony only want everyone to stroke his ego. He does not stroke his woman ego. And she's absolutely correct.
That's what he said yesterday. In a nutshell, that's what he said based on the listen again to his comment to Angelina about his mother. That
Mm-hmm.
gives you Anthony in a nutshell.
Yes.
My mother was the only person who was always on my side. No
Yes.
matter what I did, she would always pick up for me.
Yes.
Even when me in trouble, she would pick up for me. Even when me in a school, she would pick up for me. Even when I was wrong, she would come and pick up for me. Every woman that comes in his life that he's trying to go after is the representation of that. That him I look for.
Exactly, and
That's
I'm
what
that's
he's
true
telling
with
looking
you.
for.
Shauna.
Yeah, that's
I love
true.
Shauna as
But
well.
he also
Yes.
said, when Angelina says, your mom would be proud of you, he says, no, my mom wouldn't be proud of me because I got my wife best friend pregnant and have a child.
Correct.
So he
But
knows
none
what he did is wrong. So no
him
matter,
knows
that's
them are the
why,
wrong. Mm-hmm.
right. So when he's at her house and she start bringing up Shayla, what did
Mm-hmm.
he do? Him run out of there because he don't need
Correct.
Shayla right now, but he need to figure
Correct.
out, it's her birthday for crying out loud. He could do something nice for her.
We don't know him
The
there right
man
now.
said his house is like a museum.
Yeah,
It's so cold. It's not
Woman not
like
dead.
a home
Poor she
anymore.
not dead.
yeah.
That's what
Amber
he
not dead.
said.
She not
Amber
dead and so
said
him.
Amber may be gone somewhere because
Yeah, she
Amber,
got about her business.
she said that the
Yeah.
house is cold and it's like a museum. It's not like a home
Correct.
anymore. And this is the only place he can get some peace.
Correct.
So he's talking this foolishness again about coming over here for peace.
Right.
So
The nonsense. But that's why you're saying he is that guy who has had his mother around and the mother represent that. But yeah, you're right. Sure. Him say, hey, she wouldn't be proud of him. But nonetheless, again, when I'm saying that, no matter what, I'm just still pick up for me. And that's
somebody in the
it.
comments
So,
said Anthony looked
O'Neill,
like he had COVID because he lost that sense of smell.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
must have
yeah.
COVID, yes.
Because there's no way he could not sit there and not smell that.
Exactly.
so
And she's
O'Neill,
spaced
question
out.
for you.
She's spaced out, and Anthony don't even realize that she's up in the clouds.
He knows
Yeah.
she is. Because he keep asking her, are you okay? And one at a time he was looking at her funny. He knows she
Exactly.
is, but he does not want. This is Anthony. Anthony does not want to come to the realization of anything. And that is what he does all the time. He knows Shayla is high, but if he admit it to himself, he has to face the realization that his baby mother is doing drugs. And he does
Yeah.
not want to do that. He does not
You
want
know,
to face that.
you know what, Charmin actually like that because I'm gonna piggyback. I'm gonna add a comment to it because it come like when him just learn about the divorce papers, and he did not want to understand that
Exactly.
he's getting a divorce, and you kept saying that to say him delusional about the divorce till eventually. After a period of times when Amber tell you, you're getting a divorce, and when him get the actual paper, that's when it ring in him head.
And it's the
So I
same
think
thing.
it's
He's delusional about Shayla not doing
yeah,
whatever
him
he
delusional,
thinks
man.
she's doing.
That's what
He
I'm
is.
saying. That's what I said.
Amber
That's
told
what
him
I'm
that
saying.
Shayla came to the house high. You remember when Amber told him that Shayla came there high already? And he was
And he never
like,
believe.
him brush it off as nothing. Him come over Shayla
Mhm.
already and smell smoke. And he did not say anything. And now he came back and Shayla sitting there, space out, and he's asking, Shayla, you okay? Come on, Anthony. You're not that stupid. You're a businessman. But you just don't want to accept the fact that Shayla is high and Shayla has Sky over there. How are you going to deal with your baby mother high with your son? So he's pushing it, like the ostrich pushes his head in the sand.
Mhm.
That's what he's doing. He's just pushing his head in the sand.
Evan is saying something, and I don't think Evan is off his rockers. Evan is saying, I'm not
No,
feeling to
he's
buy
right. I
nothing
wouldn't
for a
buy it
woman
either.
that doesn't want me. Him no wrong. Him no wrong. If you know
Well,
what I'm not buying nothing.
he
Him no
may
wrong.
not be
Can
wrong,
you
but
fix the screen? Let's say covering
if
up
Anthony
ugly face.
still wanted his wife, Anthony
Mhm.
would put forth some effort. We have not seen Anthony lift one finger. And that's what I don't understand. You want
That
this
makes
woman
sense.
to stay with you, but you don't want to lift a finger to do anything.
So then
And
we
we
can.
know that, and that's the problem with him. But O'Neill, I do have a really quick question for you, and it has
Go
to go
ahead.
back to when men mess up on their woman.
Mhm.
Um, when men mess up, I have noticed just over my life that
Mhm.
men tend to look for that same woman in another woman. I have seen it. It's, that men do that. They are looking for that one woman that got away from them. And do they spend their whole life looking for that woman? Or is it just
Or
dependent
it's just
on?
that.
I've seen that
Sometime
happen.
each time,
I've seen it.
sometime, or you might look for a like Nanya had like not Nanya, like Amber had said one time, you may look for an amalgamation of different women who do different things. Like the
Yeah.
girl that's great in bed, but also the girl that loves to cook, but the girl that
Hmm.
does whatever it is. If you can get a good, nice, maybe 80% out of everything, the entire list, you'll probably
Then,
take it
then
because you
you
feel
you
like,
qualify.
it kind of fits the criteria. So you have men will go to that portion of the puzzle. You do have men that will go, that portion of the puzzle as well. But you will look for the girl who, who get her because you feel like she was a good girl. But sometime too, you can see in that girl because she may have missing one thing then. She may be a good girl now, but she lack in a one area. And the area may be too great. You want a piece of this, but a piece of that at the same point in time. So it can happen like that as well.
Anthony, sometime in his life he has to come to the realization that things happen and he have to accept it. But right now I don't think he's still accepting this divorce. Yes, he's talking about it. And now he's at Shayla's house talking crap and talking Shayla is there high as a kite, and he's
Nonsense.
not acknowledging that Shayla is high. You
Yeah,
know what's
instead
going
I'm
to happen?
just
One day he's going to come there and Shayla is going to be so high and something going to happen to Kai because she's going to leave Kai inside and outside doing whatever he's doing. And until that happens, Anthony's not going to come to the realization that Shayla
Yes.
is not the mother he
He
thinks
thought.
she is because he thinks Shayla
Yeah.
is this great mother.
I
Until
think so
something
too, Charmaine.
drastically happen, he's not going to come to that realization that Shayla is not that great mother that he thinks Shayla is.
that makes sense. That makes sense. It could be that
I
give
think
us
that's
like
good. You said
a
that
big
before,
scene.
Charmaine.
Yeah, a
You
big scene
said
with the
that
baby.
before.
I can see that, Charmy, like a big scene with the
Hmm.
baby, and that would be the joy for him. Because generally
Yes.
a kid is a good marker for a man, When a man have a child, it tends to do something to him most times. Again, I'm not speaking for everybody, but in general terms, it
A
does have
kid
an
is a
effect on
marker.
men
Yeah.
because it does. There's a thing about it where, especially when it starts to get rough on him, meaning, let's just say, like I'm saying right now, Shayla is as high as a kite, and she knock out basically then, and Kai is there by himself. It puts something into him that, hey, I need to step up real fast.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And so
Mhm.
Yeah.
that jolts you into a
Definitely.
certain action where you no longer are thinking selfishly because it's you and this youth, you and this kid, you and this child. That tends to what happens some of the times.
Miss T said, "Tell Evan he better be nice to her during divorce. She's coming for everything."
Miss T need to behave herself in the chat because she gave up her trouble. Miss T need to behave herself.
Miss
If you love
T,
her one more time, Miss T, behave yourself. Behave yourself, Miss T.
Evan, you
Please.
can't get away from Miss T.
Please. Evan,
Miss T will have you running out.
please. Miss T, behave yourself and leave Evan alone. No run Evan off, please.
Stay here,
The little
Evan.
bit of
Don't run.
the little bit of
Miss T,
seed bag gonna have. You want to run off the seed bag them, eh? Leave a little
Miss
bit of
T,
seed
don't
bag
get
gonna
him.
run the
Don't
place.
get him, Miss T. She said, "Okay."
Ladies,
Oh
I
my
have to hop
God,
off.
that's so funny. Okay, let
Yeah,
me
I have to
so
run.
up
I
and see
think
where you
it's
guys are.
going to be for me as well.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah,
hop off,
After
definitely, ladies.
9, I did not even realize it's so late.
it's late. Yeah,
We have so much fun. That's why. That's why.
this
I
I don't
know.
was
know the fun
good.
already.
So
I like
until
the
tomorrow,
switch today.
guys.
O'Neill, thank you for coming in.
As always, I'm glad I made it on for my
Wait,
moderators
and
for
he
sure.
looked good too. Look at him, all
Look
sharp.
at
Sharp.
him, and his face is covered.
Wanna get O'Neill sharp. Wanna get O'Neill very, very
Face is
sharp.
covered.
On his face is
O'Neill.
covered. We can't see him.
I see him at the
There
bottom.
you go.
There
There
you
we
go,
can
Because the
see
O'Neill.
him
cameras
now.
on.
There you are. Look at you. You're
Chat,
sharp.
good evening. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. I
Are you
came in
gonna
sharp
call
for
me?
the
Are you
moderators.
calling?
Yes, I'm gonna be calling you. The
Okay.
moderators asked me to to look as sharp as I possibly can.
Yes.
That's what they said, that I need to come in sharp. Share
I gotta
reviews.
hide you from my husband.
None,
Thank you
No,
for coming on me.
bye,
He
everybody.
can't come in.
Have a good night.
He can't.
Bye,
I can't let him
everyone.
come in. He'll say,
I'm gonna see
Bye.
you tomorrow, everyone.
"Bye,
Tomorrow is
everybody. Good
Monday.
night.
Locking
Good night,
out.
chat."
Good night, chat. Thank you for hanging out with us.
All right, bye-bye.
O'Neal.